Before we started the podcast, we would each jerk each other off.
Yeah.
Like go skiing. Like I go, I'll go lefty, Zebra goes righty, like to
wait,
finish.
do I gotta? So do I?
So
only
like
have
we'd
to
be sitting like this, you'd be jerking me off here, and I'd be jerking you off here, and then they'd be doing it over there. We could switch it up so it doesn't get stale. You know what I mean?
So maybe
I'll
one
do
week-
Shuley sometimes.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Bird Zidell. This is episode 74. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got Anthony, the red tomato pincushion Shuley. What's up? Johnny, the cheek buster Rosado.
What's up?
And my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, dude. We're here a day early, folks. You'll see what's coming out Wednesday. So if we miss
Yeah, we're not changing anything, right? The fall is like the schedule's still gonna be Wednesday.
Yeah, they're still gonna get hit when it went. We'll fuck all the listeners.
Yeah, no, we can't be throwing off algorithms.
No,
Like, we like pretending like we know how they work.
No, it'll fuck
math.
it'll fuck everything up if we come out Tuesday. People be demanding Tuesday after that. And
Yeah, next thing you know, we're out here I thought I hated to come out here on Tuesdays. Monday's rough.
It was a rough day too. It was
Dude,
like 1 million degrees out there today.
1,000. I had a million things to do today. The traffic is worse on Mondays than Tuesdays. The traffic
Yeah.
out here getting was insane.
the traffic was nuts, and the weird thing is the local traffic just to get up the hill, like to make the left on that McIntyre, was insane.
Insane.
It was honestly like probably a 2-minute wait. I'm like, what the fuck is going on Mondays here?
People working Monday, Wednesday, Fridays these days. What's going on?
Yeah, the kids are out of school. It's just pandemonium.
Summertime.
Man.
Summertime traffic.
Yeah, so what's going on, boys? Moneyline Welsh, what's going on? How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Did a little golfing. You know what I mean? Got out there Saturday and Sunday.
2 days.
2 days.
You deserve it.
Yeah, I do deserve it. I agree with you. So I had a lesson probably like 2 weeks ago. I was driver only. I got there and I was like, listen, because every time I go to a lesson, they're trying to like get me to hit my 7-iron and shit. Like, I was like, dude, I need work off the tee, and they always like try to push it off. So I showed up and I was like, I need a driving lesson only. I didn't bring any other club. This is the only club that I have.
Right.
And so he did. And he went good. It was going good, you know. And I was actually fucking getting a hold of a couple. I was like, wow, this is good. He brings out like a fucking brand new Epic Callaway driver. When it's all said and done plus tax, so you're looking around $600.
Whew.
So fucking, I was smoking it. I was like, well, cool. He's like, dude, I mean, yeah, I was at Cold Springs. He's like, if you buy it here, I'll throw in like a bucket of balls or 2 bucket of balls. And I was like, listen, cuz I got a $400 gift card at Golf Galaxy. That's where I'm going. So I went out there. Fucking,
Was he perturbed a little bit?
He's dude, I mean, you get other shit out there. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm familiar with Golf Galaxy. You know what I mean? Like, look, I know I can, but like, I'm not buying it here.
Yeah.
Nice guy, but like, there was just no way in hell I was.
Right.
So I get out there, I go by the driver. I didn't even hit it out there because I was hitting at the driving range right off the rack. I knew exactly what I wanted, grabbed it, and then my grandma passed away, and then we had the whole situation. So I didn't get to like play with it at all. I didn't get to fucking go to the range with it. Didn't get to fuck around with it. Go pull it out, like take the plastic off.
Yeah.
And fucking go Saturday morning. The thing doesn't work.
You blaming your grandmother for this?
Well, it wasn't her fault. I'm saying I didn't get to practice as much because she passed away.
Man.
Was it going straight into the woods still?
It was going up a lot. Yeah, it was going to the woods. It wasn't like, listen, it was better. Actually, to be honest with you, it was better contact than normal. But like, it wasn't going great.
Yeah.
And like, the thing doesn't work. What am I supposed to do? It's a faulty club.
Yeah.
Take it back. Get the one from the dude from Cold Springs. He had a winner.
He did have a winner. I should have just fucking went with that one.
You might have bought a lemon. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
could have. Yeah, that's a good
You
idea.
might have bought a lemon.
I should just go back like, cuz this doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
yeah,
we're trying
I
to-
want my money
I
back.
want my money back.
Driving a lemon.
They'll go on like your like social media and call your boys like, dude, how's this dude hit the ball, man? He said his club don't work. But usually real far right into the woods, like that's what we thought. All
Dude,
right.
you used to you did that one thing to that rocket balls driver. I've
Fuck
never
him.
seen anybody do.
Hit the.
The
So
ch- the
I didn't want to get into that, but yeah, I guess we have to. So I don't know how long ago Rocket Balls come out, like 10 years.
That was probably 10 years ago.
We were playing a decent amount that time. The most I ever played besides like recently. So I was like, oh, I'll go out and fucking spend some money on a Rocket Balls. They were like $350, $400 back then.
Yeah.
It was expensive and like
What's a rocket ball?
it was just a
Dude.
tailor-made driver for the fucking year. or
Promised
whatever.
like an extra 20 yards, so
yeah,
everybody bought
and like
it.
dude, yeah, everybody had them.
Okay.
And I go to the I buy it, go to the driving range. I swear to God, I almost hit one out of the practice tee. I fucking smoked it.
That's far.
As far as fuck. And
Yeah.
then Twitch was with me. He was like, holy fuck. I was like, fucking right.
Yeah, yeah, you felt like the
So
man.
I was like, money well spent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I was like, fuck, finally, this golf fucking, I figured it out. So I swing out of my shoes the second swing. I hit the top of the club. That pops. It sounded like a gun went off. Completely destroyed the club. Fucking. So then I like walk into my house. And I had to go to my parents' house to grab something. And my mom was like, dude, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nothing. And she's like, I could like tell something's wrong because I just spent like $400 on a driver at this
How
time.
long had you had it for?
At this hours. Fucking. And at this time in my life, I probably had a couple $1,000s in my name.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like fucking a $400 driver was a sting to the fucking bank account.
Right.
So she was like, well, take it back. That's not supposed to happen. I was like, it isn't supposed to happen. And fucking, I was like, I don't think they're gonna take it back. Then when I hit the top, it exploded. And she's like, that's bullshit, blah blah blah. And she got me all hyped up. I went down there. The dude punked the shit out of me. Dicks. He's like, no way, dude. What you do to this thing? Like, I'm not. You can't take.
So take your
Yeah.
club
Yeah.
and get the fuck
And I
out
was
of
like,
here.
yeah, fair enough. And then my dad, I went back, and I was like, I didn't take it back. And my dad was like, give me it. And my dad went down there. My dad's a very laid back guy.
He
and
is.
fucking, and he punked it, dude. And he fucking got me a brand new
Get
one.
the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Big Jack went in there.
Yeah, he got me a new one.
If you need something done, folks, call Big Jack.
And then he was like, he was like,
call Get Marty, Get Jack.
he was like, you absolutely can't do this again, though. Like, I'm not gonna be able to pull that off again. And then, like, later in the golf year, I did the exact same thing again, popped it. But at least I got a summer out of it. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a lot better than a couple hours.
That's terrible, dude.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible.
That
but then,
hurts.
so that was Saturday. I shot we had to play our own ball on Saturday.
Oh. No good.
No good. Dude.
What was the final number?
115.
Whew.
That's
a lot of golf.
That's a lot of swings.
Yeah, you got your money worth.
Well, again, so I mean, usually when we go out, we play at least a two, like usually a 4-man scramble, at least
Right,
a two. You know
right.
what I mean?
Four's the funnest.
Four is the funnest. Yeah, you get to hang all the camaraderie. You get to hang out, have some fun with your pals. Like
Usually
no
play
pressure.
usually play
pressure.
Risotto or Caterino or Yogi's ball.
yeah, right. And then you hit a putt and you're the man.
Right, everyone's like,
You're
"Damn,
doing your
see-
part.
Yeah, if you hit 1 2 feet, you just pick it up, and then like, but if you hit 1 2 feet when you're playing your own ball, you gotta go hit it again, and if you hit it 2 feet again, then you want to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, like this is stupid. Why am I torturing myself? So like, I hit some, you know, I had some shots, but it was rough. I fucking wasn't chipping like I usually do. But anyway, so we played our own ball fucking Saturday, and then Sunday we go, and there was just 4 of us, and we played the 2-man scramble. And I didn't even pull the fucking driver out. I was like, I'm just gonna play this. I had this old ass 3-wood. I don't even know where the fuck I got it from. It's just been in my bag like forever. You know, like had to be like my. I honestly don't know where the fuck the thing came from, but it's longer. So like I like the way it feels. It's fucking hitting the shit out of the thing. So I spent $600 on this fucking driver, and now this fucking $3 club that I've had forever is like my new go-to club. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna try to take back the Callaway and try to
Have
get
your
it.
dad take it back.
Get my dad and try maybe get like get a couple clubs for it, a store credit. I will see. I mean, that
I wouldn't give
Callaway.
up on the driver.
No, I'm not. I'm just I mean, but this piece of shit fucking 3-wood I got is doing me good. So
I played with somebody on Saturday. I played in a Duquesne football golf outing. Dude, he had this like old 3-wood. It just looked like it was made of brass. And that's all he hit.
Yeah.
Doria.
Yeah, I played with him the year before.
He used the same club then too.
Does he hit the shit out of it?
Hits the shit out of it.
Crushes it.
He
He drives with he
Dude,
drives.
I'm
He
telling
will
you,
not use a driver though.
on this 1 par 5, I hit this fucking thing like 260. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? This is nuts.
How'd you golf?
on Saturday I golf better than Sunday, and I think sometimes when you like play a scramble, like you get bad habits. You just swing too hard, and then Sunday like.
Oh, so you scrambled Saturday and played? Yeah. I think me playing my own ball Saturday helped me on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, like, dude, South Park was like Oakmont with this rock.
Rescue.
Dude, I got in there, dude, and like I would try to like crush it to get out, and then like you'd like hit like a low liner, and then the grass would grab it again. You'd be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
this is frustrating.
Did you hammer some beers?
No, I didn't drink one beer all weekend.
Well,
Yeah, it's kind of boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to drink to be cool, Joel.
No, I know. I'm starting to figure that out after 40 years.
That's it, and that's the other thing that we were like talking about today. We're gonna start like asking this question like before every episode, and like we're gonna have the fans get involved. Like we're gonna be like on the over under of like how many beers Shuley's gonna drink, and if he's gonna drink tequila. And at the end of the summer, like whoever we're gonna have like a giveaway. So like every week we want to know like what do you think? 5's a good number. An over
Tell the fans I can't be bought off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah. I mean, if I'm taking the over most of the time, but like 5 beers, 2 hours, and a couple shots of tequila. Like,
I would say I would say 4 to 5 beers,
Well, it depends how many
3
people are
shots
here.
of tequila.
I usually bring 6er, and then like I'll throw a couple beers out to people. You know, you two don't drink.
Yeah.
John's like in or out sometimes.
Todd will have a few.
He'll
Todd will have
one
a
or
beer.
two. If we have a guest, they usually have a beer. So sometimes I hate when we have a guest. 'Cause
You-
they
You got to give away your beer.
You went straight to the tequila last week, though. You must
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'll
came in
tell
on a
you-
mission last week.
I mean, sometimes you have your mindset on a certain thing.
Sometimes there's some steam to be blown off.
Yeah, I went a little hard this weekend though, so I
no.
take it a little easy. I was living that salt life, you know what I mean, dude? I was
Oh,
out on
boat.
the-
Which
out-
your brother-in-law had the boat?
Yeah. So
That's the perfect guy to have the boat.
and,
with.
and he just got a brand new one, so
You
it's
don't
like
gotta help.
sick.
You don't
Yeah,
gotta
I
help.
throw gas
Yeah,
and bring weed.
that's
Yeah.
perfect.
You know, and it's
Yeah, like
it's a
here's,
win-win-win.
here's 60, 70 bucks for gas. I've got some weed, beers, fucking.
Right,
Here
whatever
we
you
go.
want. You want to order pizza? I got it.
Yeah.
You got, a problem, you got a problem with the rotor, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
Call me in 2 weeks.
I don't got to help you dock this thing. I
Yeah.
don't got to like trail it, bring it, drag
Yeah.
it down there. It's
No.
to be in the
No,
water.
he has a dock.
He
and
has a
everything,
dock,
so you
that's
just-
perfect.
I mean, I learned a couple fisherman knots, I believe, the
Yeah.
other day, trying to dock it and undock it.
It's
you
not
know.
bad being the first mate. That's
No,
not. That's
I'll
not
be
the-
I'll be the first. Well, so my sister-in-law, she's the first mate.
Oh,
She's
nice.
the captain. So I'm like, all right,
So you're just like
I'm
you
just
get
gonna
to enjoy
smash
the
some
ride.
beers, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It's nice.
YOLO.
And it was jumping. Like, I mean, we were down at Point, and there was
There was-
at Point State Park on boats. Everywhere you looked, there was a ton of people.
I bet.
Yeah, my
dressed
Instagram.
like tramps.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was there? You're saying there was booty cheeks hanging out?
Oh, it was like it was a cruise, even on land.
A land cruise.
Pittsburgh was ready this weekend.
Yeah,
They
it was-
were.
Nobody came out swinging. I'll tell you that. Yeah,
Like-
the boats like dude, chicks. So it was we tied up with another boat, and it was some good-looking girls like on the boats and stuff. And this older dude comes by. He's like, "Oh my God, this looks like it's Miss America contest or something over here." And I stood up. I was like, "Thanks, bud. I've been working out." And he was like, "You jag off." Gave me the finger. Like what?
Old creeps on the river, man.
Oh, you have to. That's. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what.
That's like my
That's
goal.
who's on the river.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like young people and old creeps.
They're hoping some chick's boat broke down.
Yeah, like you always see the one guy out there and he has his like hat on backwards and he's the only one on his boat and he's just cruising.
Super
Like,
tan.
dude, like
Smoking cigs.
this ain't the South Side in the '90s because you ain't like picking up girls and like jumping in your car, bro.
Dude,
You're on a boat.
Listen, there's a lot of Southside girls out there that need boats this summer.
Yeah.
You'll be
Yeah,
shocked
yeah, but
whose
you
boat
gotta
these
get 'em-
bitches will jump on.
You
it
gotta
doesn't
get him
matter.
before you get on the boat, mother. He was by
Yeah.
himself, just cruise up and down, smoking mad Newports.
Yeah, you pull up to 18th Street. There'll be some boat bitches.
Boats and
ready
hoes.
to,
Some
ready to
boat
go.
groupies.
Yeah, just like you go. Can I go on there? Okay.
Oh man, dude, I went I was off this weekend. Hit the flea market with a vengeance. It was pretty crazy out there. But I went to this lady had a flea market or a yard sale, and she advertised it on Facebook. Aunt Jill told me about it. She tagged me. This lady put sports cards. So I'm like, all right. So she was like, be here at 9. So I'm like, can I come a little earlier? Because I go down 12, clean the floor, and I'm like, I'll get over there. She's like, sure, get here at 8:30. No one will get here before you. So I'm like, cool. So first I got on Southside. I'm like walking around for a second. I started texting Jack like, this is insane. Like the homeless population on Southside is fucking ridiculous. Like, dude, I parked in front of 12, walked to the Starbucks, and dude, no exaggeration, 3 people had stopped me to ask me, 2 of them for if I had any change, and one to use my cell phone.
Dude, I swear I don't even notice them anymore. Those motherfuckers know better to ask me for shit now. Yeah, I mean, they see me. I'm in there every fucking day. I
Right.
seriously don't even notice them at this point. But I believe you.
They were like spotted. Like there was like 3 across the street, but they were spread out. Like everyone had their own turf, and
They didn't want to saturate the
But
area.
they're literally walking by every barn looking in. Cause I'm like at the front, like cleaning the floor, and this dude's like looking in, like he's about to try to push the door. Like I think they walk by every bar. Like it's a
They probably check the door to see if they fucking.
it's a
if
fucking
open.
homeless person's gold mine. I mean, there's
Yeah.
liquor, maybe even some cash. You know what I mean? I mean,
A sandwich lying around.
Maybe an air
Yeah.
conditioner.
that's the
running
that's the
water.
homeless powerball right there. You know what I mean? Get open bar for 3 hours till anyone finds out.
Yeah.
But dude, so I go to this fucking yard sale, and the lady's like, "Yeah, come at 8:30." So I like fly over to Lincoln Place. It's over there. Everyone over there is like former older Hazelwood people, or like whatever. But when I got there, some dude was pulling away, and I'm like, I didn't even pay attention. She was like, I'm talking to her. She was like, "Yeah, that guy came at 8, and like he was looking at the cards real quick. He took a box of things and he left." So I'm like, "Wait a minute." So there's already one guy here that drove away in a super nice car that fucking obviously knows what he's doing with cards. Probably took all the good ones, and I've been wasting fucking 2 hours of my life looking through these. She was like, "Well, I'm just saying, like, he took the box." I'm like, "Let me guess, were they all in plastic?" She was like, "Yeah, like they had like little plastic." There's a reason for that, because they're good fucking cards. And I'm sitting here going through these ones. Your kid's bringing out like fucking. He had like a Patrick Ewing binder. Like, "You ain't gonna find these no more." Like, "No, you're not. It's a Trapper Keeper from 1984. I don't think it's not worth." He's like, "I wouldn't sell this." It's like, "Neither would I. It's not worth anything." I'm like,
Trapper
"Get me the
Keeper.
fuck out of here." I left. She was like, "You don't want any of these? There's all them cards." I'm like, "Listen," I was like, "I wish you'd have told me that from the gate. I would have saved a lot of time and energy, like rooting through these cards. That guy took all the good cards." She's like, "How do you know that?" I was like, "Because I know. Because that's how I would have did the
So
same."
who do you think
fucking-
your competition is?
I don't know. Some dude. He was a fucking handsome fella too. He had like
You seen him?
he was a silver fox, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, he pulled up, and I'm like thinking, like,
We got to sort this guy out.
yeah. I mean, dude, here's the thing. I got a major alliance with Aunt Jill. I'm like, did Aunt Jill tell this guy about it too? I don't think so. Though. I don't think.
I
Aunt
can't
Jill-
I can't imagine Aunt Jill knows too many people in the card hustling game.
No, no.
This dude might have hustled her, like, "Hey, do you sell any lamps? Oh, by the way, do you have any baseball cards?"
Well, she did post on things sports cards, but like I was like, Has anyone else come to look at the cards? And she said no. And like when I came, that dude was leaving, so I'm like, well played.
What kind of card do you have?
It was like a Benz.
That's what you like imagine yourself to be in like 20 years.
Yeah, no.
Snaking other dudes'
Ripping off
cards.
old ladies at yard sales.
Ripping off old ladies at yards. She was like, "Yeah, he gave me like $30 for that whole box." I'm just like, I want to fucking puke in my mouth, but I did. Saturday was cool. Like anyone that's followed my card collection, which is nobody, but I set a bunch of cards in to get graded, and they came back. So that was like the first time I ever did that. That was fun, like getting like major cards back and being able to sell them for like major, you know what I mean? Like at least have like some valuable cards now.
Yeah, make some money.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, that was it.
Well, at least you were able to make some money. John Rahm was not this weekend.
No.
So
COVID.
the COVID. John Rahm was leading the Memorial at the end of Saturday through.
Tell them what the
Memorial was a golf tournament up in
Yeah.
Ohio. It's Jack Nicklaus
Jack
golf.
Nicklaus, yeah.
Golf tournament. It's a big golf tournament. Rahm, who plays well there, was up by 6 when he finished his round on Saturday. A couple officials from the PGA come over to inform him that he tested positive for COVID and he has to withdraw from the fucking tournament.
With only 1 day left to golf.
1 day left, leading by 6.
What was it? What was he? Was he minus?
He was up by 6. I don't know.
I know. Them dudes finished yesterday like minus 12.
He was. I think he was 12 or 13. So he would have played. Dude, he rips that course apart.
Right.
There's no way he loses that.
Right,
there's
with
no,
6 strokes, there's no way.
Yeah, there's no way. And those dudes, they didn't even. They played even or maybe -1.
How much money did he lose?
$1.7 million.
And the crazy thing is,
$1.7 million.
they were saying that. Here's the thing. So say going in there, he's a beast. He knows he's a beast there. He has a good chance of winning. If he would have been vaccinated, they don't test any of the vaccinated people.
See what happens when you get vaccinated?
Yeah,
You don't lose $1.7 million.
You get yelled at in Starbucks by some chick with yelled.
Well, you get
purple hair.
that too. But yeah, so they agreed to play with these COVID rules. He knew. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is fucking bullshit. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. And people are like, he should sue the PGA. Like, dude,
He can't.
You
There's
signed
no-
up.
they
terrible.
definitely like went over these COVID rules with you and like, dude, if you test positive, you
And
gotta
what are you
go.
gonna do? You're gonna sue the PGA, and they're like, okay, fuck you, don't ever play.
In reality, they could have let John Rahm go play by himself with his caddy and like a cameraman 20 feet away and let him. But
Right, he don't have the pressure of playing. Playing with somebody else.
I get it.
He knew he was in contact with somebody who had it, so he got the vaccine after he knew he was in contact, but he was too late.
Too late. Yeah. So yeah, he fucked himself out of 1.7.
That's crazy.
That figures. If you have like a shit day and you're like, dude, you're disqualified. Like, good.
Like, thank God.
Yeah, right.
I would say
yeah,
we'd
yeah.
disqualified
Yeah,
on Sunday.
If
I'm
you're
like,
in
good.
64th place, like, oh, who gives
Yeah.
a fuck? Thanks for getting me the fuck out of here. I was about to fake a back injury.
Yeah, my wrist hurts.
Yeah, like the old tiger move. Like, I'm not feeling this. Get me the
Yeah,
fuck out
my
of here.
knee.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Sometimes I get like a pizza bag where it's not cooked all the way, and I'm like, man, this sucks. You lose $1.7 million. It's a little bit
Sucks.
worse.
That sucks a little bit more.
Yeah.
Especially when you're fucking up 6 strokes. Yeah, that sucks for him.
But I'll tell you who it did benefit. Old Eddie Coyne.
Eddie Coyne.
Yeah, he had Cantley. And like so that bet's a straight loser. With Rahm up 6, take Rahm out of it. Cantley and Morikawa are neck and neck the whole entire time they play in a playoff. Cantley wins.
Kelly came back on fire.
He did,
He
yeah, he
hit
had a
dog
major
shit
putt.
drives too, but he was putting them on the green with like these dog shit drives.
I was watching it on Gamecast. Fucking Lainey doesn't have cable. It drives me nuts.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Will
But
she live in a
it's
cave?
going in out there.
What a
It's
millennial.
going in out there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even turn on the TV when you're not here. Well, I was like, while I'm here.
Turn
and
that
I'm
motherfucker
missing major golf. And I'm pissed about it. But that wasn't even the biggest story in this is a big golf hour here at Greenfield's Finest Podcast. The Bryson DeChambeau Brooks Koepka beef is the best thing since like the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Enlighten us on this.
So they hate each other.
Yeah.
They've been going back and forth. They've been chirping each other for a while. We covered the last chart when DeChambeau was walking by with the spikes on and shit.
Yeah.
So DeChambeau, being the big crybaby bitch that he is, he's starting to get heckled by like Brooks fans.
Yeah.
And there's anytime he hits the ball, it's like, all right, Brooksy! And it's DeChambeau, like, let's go, Brooksy!
He's getting them thrown out.
Oh, now, yeah, so like he put up with that for like a day, and then now he's rolling around with the state cop, and anybody that says that the state cop is running after him, or if he doesn't even see it, DeChambeau will point him out and get him booted out of the thing.
I mean,
Which, you know who else rolls around with a state cop? Pussy-ass Sergio Garcia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got you kicked out, didn't he?
He got me.
Was that him?
Yeah, it was Sergio. And all I said, like, dude, you don't have to say much to these guys, and these dudes fly off the handle. All I said to him was, boy, that one got away from you, Serge, because it did get away from him. You know what I mean? he hit it in the gallery. And that cop yelled at me like I'd never been yelled at before in my life, and I had to take it like a pussy because we just got there.
Yeah.
It was fucking. But DeChambeau, who likes this guy at this point?
He probably got like 2 really good friends. That's about it.
A
One's the
couple like
caddy.
yes men, a couple
Yes
yes
men,
men.
they're hanging
friends.
around.
You're the
He-
coolest guy ever, Bryson.
yeah,
You
they
fucking rocked that one.
they put him up to his stupid TikTok stunts and dumb shit like that, and they laugh about it, and he thinks he's hilarious, and like he probably throws him a little, he feeds him a little bit.
Yeah. So Brooks' major sponsor is Michelob Ultra. So he said, hey, if you got booted out of the tournament today, hit me up. I'll send you a case of Michelob Ultra.
You know what he said? He said, if your time got cut short, at the
Yeah,
tournament,
he didn't.
He
yeah,
tried to
said-
do it all
yeah.
subtle.
Oh, he's
yeah.
being coy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking. So it's great, dude. Like
Yeah, I love that.
Match these two up against each
They're
other
good. It's
every
gotta
week.
happen
Oh, it
at
has
some
to.
point.
No, it has. Like, dude, there's no way you like put him like. What's next? The Open? The U.S.
Yeah,
Open?
yeah, that's the big one.
Wait, do we have the U.S. Open or the Open?
No, the U.S. Open's coming.
U.S. Open's
the
2
17th
weeks.
or something.
Yeah. Put him up, pair him up. How don't you? But the PGA is kind of like the NHL. They could fuck that up and not pair them up together. But like, you have to at this point. It's must watch. If
Yeah, 2 days. I want 2 days.
and then
Thursday
just,
and Friday.
Yeah, then just going after each other.
I mean, the ratings for that would be fucking insane. Like people, like I don't watch a lot of golf. I would watch that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking.
I think
great.
that would fuck up Kopka honestly more because Shambo takes forever and Kopka just plays.
I think Kupka's more bothered by Bryson than Bryson, but also now Bryson's getting. I generally think Brooks hates Bryson. I just think he's a douchebag fucking nerd
Yeah, that's
bomber.
real.
Yeah, and now Bryson does it. He's one of those dudes that doesn't know he's a nerd bomber. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He thinks he's a cool guy. Like, oh,
He surrounds himself with people that tell him he's cool.
yeah,
That's it.
right. And he's just a super dork. I'll tell him every day if he needs me to.
Right to his face.
right to his fucking face.
Right after you blow the driver up, you're like, yeah, I might have blew the driver up, but you're a fucking douchebag.
I also blow your face off.
Yeah, you fucking
fat titties. But yeah, that's good. I mean, that's great for golf, man. It's so good.
It is. Like golf. That's like great stories for golf. Like dudes hate each other.
See him chirping on the
Yeah.
golf course. Like, hurt.
I'll take a little
swing. Like
I'll take a little WWF in the on the PGA.
Yeah, you never see any shit talking really in golf.
Nah, I'm sure the old golf fucking writers are fucking hating this, but who the fuck cares?
The gentleman's game. Yeah.
What you had this story at the top, dude, and talk about this.
Northside showed up this. Well, it's hot out, so Northside has to do crazy shit.
Yeah.
Some dude, I guess people still aren't paying their rent.
Right.
So this guy over the Northside fucking had enough. Went over to try to get some loot. His tenant pulled a sword out and stabbed him with it.
It was a chick.
Oh, it was a chick.
The chick stabbed him.
Oh, it was. That even makes it better. That makes
I'm
more
pretty
sense.
sure it was a chick that she pulled out like a samurai sword and stabbed the fucking guy.
I didn't see the news story. I seen the article, and I think it just said tenant. So I just assumed it was a guy. But
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty.
Yeah,
I like your version better.
I like your version better too.
She came out.
So this crazy Northside chick, just
like Kill Bill.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the Black Mamba.
Can you imagine like going over there to try to get your $675 for the month and you just get sliced up? I'm like, man, fucking keep that.
She shish kebabs you.
I know. You just ruined your whole weekend.
Yeah, you thought fucking John
Crazy
Robb had a
lady
bad
filleted
weekend.
you. Yeah.
You got fucking cut in half. You haven't got paid rent. You're probably ready to lose the building.
And your kidneys.
It's tough, dude. I mean, I've obviously never been a landlord, but I've been a dispute or two in my day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
You've been the tenant.
Let me hear one.
So
I got a good one myself.
okay, so me, the listeners, some of the listeners might know this person, some might not, but someone rented an apartment to me and Dave Schuster. If you don't know Dave Schuster, that was like my right-hand man for a long time. We used to like to drink beers and, do drugs.
Didn't have a crazy amount of income coming in, I would imagine.
No, I think I was making maybe $40 a day working for Shuley's dad, and then that money went towards drugs and alcohol, and then there was no money left for rent.
Yeah.
I remember that place.
Yeah, so the
Which
dude,
where was it at?
They had a,
let me tell the story. So we're living on Bristol Street first. The dude has an apartment, and me and Schuster live there for 2 months, never pay rent. And the dude,
Not even an initial first month security deposit, none of that shit?
This is the best. My mom wrote him a check,
Oh, okay.
to write him a check to get me and Schuster in there. Well, guess what? The check bounced.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe that. So after the check bounced, the dude waited 2 months. Listen, you guys got to go. And I'm like, dude, where are we going to live at? He's like, I got another. He's 75 years old. He's like, I got another place up on Hazelwood Avenue. You guys can stay there. And we're like, for real?
For free?
No, but he was like, you can live up there and then you got to pay rent. We're like, but we're still going to have a place to live. And dude's like, yeah. So we were went and checked it out. And we're like, you know what I mean?
What's the matter at that point?
We're like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
So we live there, and so was 12 other people, and we're just fucking. This place was destroyed. I fell asleep so many times, drunk on drugs. Pizzas in the oven. Fucking hospital almost burned down 6 times. The fire department came the one time because the pizza smoked out. The pizza caught on fire so bad inside the oven because I fucking gnawed it out that it smoked out that apartment and the apartment underneath. And next thing I know, Schuster's waking me up. Schuster's crawling on the floor, carrying me.
And he drug you out of there.
they ain't gonna let you die, babe.
I'm outside, and they're what's going on? And they're and then the smoke cleared, and the fire department obviously realized you guys must have put something in the oven and fell asleep. And I'm like, dude, that's the craziest thing ever. And I'm like, Schuster's like, babe, that was the last Totinos we had. So, we're there for 5 months. So altogether, it was 7 months in with this guy. Never paid him any rent, not even a fucking dime. So he finally gets us down to the magistrate. So we go down to the magistrate. The magistrate says to him, he's like, what's going on? And he's like, the guy's like, he comes up, he's like, all they do up there is they're drinking beer and doing God knows what, and they almost burnt the place down.
Was it Hanley?
Yeah. And then the magistrate shakes his head. I'm like, okay. So, all right, guys, you guys got 6 months to vacate the premises. So the dude was like, what the fuck? They haven't paid, you know what I mean? And Schuster's mom's there, and she's like, you're a fucking piece of shit slumlord. I'm like, we didn't even pay this guy.
You didn't pay him one.
No, he's never fucking received a nickel off of us. I don't even.
Was there any talk between you and Schuster? Like, hey man, we gotta get rent this month.
No.
Nah, just never even a thought.
At that time in my life, rent wasn't a priority. It was like, hey, if I don't have a place to live, I'll figure it out. Like, we'll just go sleep somewhere else. But like, we were in involved in other activities other than paying rent, and I was just like, dude, fuck it, like fuck this, dude. And then like, but the thing was,
little did that poor bastard know that you grew up with fucking magistrate's kids.
right?
He used to coach us in baseball.
We ended up finding. I mean, the place was a shithole. Like, but the place under the person underneath us was like, it's just too much. There's like 50 people there at a time. They came down to testify, and they were like, okay. Yeah, we understand what you guys are saying. Like, 6 months you guys got, and you got to get out of here. They were like, what? And the other dude's like, there's beer cans everywhere, and there's people coming in and out all hours of the night. And, like, there was someone sleeping on my front patio the one day. And they were like, yeah.
Welcome to Hazelwood.
Well, I'm like, 6 months, they're going to be gone.
Yeah.
They're not going to be a nuisance anymore.
6 months is a major extension.
So
Did you guys ride that 6 out?
Oh, my God. So we finally, after like 4 months, they figured out, like, we got to get them out of here. And, like, they shut the utilities off. You know what I mean?
Froze you out.
Yeah. And, like, I remember, like, someone that we were, like, hanging out, Rev, moved in for the remainder 2 months, dude. But, like, it was not, like, a good living environment. But, yeah, I remember he took us, like, he thought he had us. He was like, you guys are done. He was like, oh, I hope you got boxes. And when he only said 6 months, you guys got 6 months. And he said it seriously. 6 months, it's all you guys got, and you're out of there. And the dude was like, wait, 6 months rent? Or, like, they got to leave in 6 months. They have to leave within 6 months. And the dude was just like, what the fuck?
Thanks a lot.
And then Schuster's fucking mom's just based on him.
Schuster's mom called me a slumlord. He's like, they never even paid me any money.
Like, to be a slumlord, you have to receive rent.
That was like the best. I mean, dude, I think you guys, Jack probably never came down.
I've been there.
But I was, you guys probably had a beer or two up there. I mean,
dude, you had that 13-inch black and white TV.
You know what?
There was a hole of size of Pesci in the wall.
Yeah,
it was like the Wile E. Coyote ran through a brick wall.
That was like another thing. Like, there was a major fight up there one day. So like,
who was fighting?
G-Pie and Pesci, which is the most awkward fight of all time. If anyone listens to the podcast, if you don't know G-Pie, you might not know him. This dude's like 6 foot tall. I'd say he's more like a gentle giant. He don't start fights, but he's a big fucking kid. Pesci talks a ton of shit, and he's about the same height as me. And Pesci was talking a ton of shit, and G-Pie was like, fired him through the wall.
Like, through the wall.
And then like, through the wall where there was a body
like
out.
He ended up in another room.
It was like this.
No, he almost went outside. Like, there was siding was showing. So, like, he dented the siding going outside, and then we're like, oh, fuck. And G-Pie like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm going to get you guys a case of beer. And Schuster was like, oh, it's cool. And then we put a piece of cardboard over the hole.
Oh, yeah, that figured.
I remember that. You had, like, it was like 2 beer cases.
Yeah,
Like, covered the fucking hole, dude.
Dude, you know what? Dude, honestly, that place was nicer than the first place he threw you out of. I thought.
What?
Bristol.
Amalia. No, the place on Bristol wasn't bad. It had, like, electric and everything. I mean, it was decent. Yeah, it was. That place had a porch. The place on Bristol was like not bad.
The other place wasn't bad. I remember you had your cable ran through like all the heater vents. Like,
it was the neighbors.
Yeah, I'm like, why is your cable coming out of the heater vent? You're like, oh, don't worry about that.
But like, yeah, dude. Like, I remember like Schuster just used to like get drunk and flick his cigarettes out the window and at the person underneath because their porch was out there. And he'd like give him like the razor Ramon toothpick flick of his cigarette. Guy, and he was down there. Like, I remember Guy, and he was like running around with a taser. It was just pandemonium.
We had that house in Ocean City, and the downstairs neighbors. We had the whole upstairs, and then there was 2 neighbors downstairs that like split like that part of that floor, and like the other 2 neighbors downstairs. The one downstairs were other kids like partying, a little older, and then like another like a couple in their 40s, like posted up for the whole summer in Ocean City, and like they would bitch when we were like too loud and like try to call the cops and like bitch to the landlord and shit. But our deck was as long as like the whole house, so like we could just like go over to their side and like we knew when they were out there and we pretend like we like spilled something and we just drop beer on their head constantly. We're like, oh shit, heads up, and soak them like it had like on a weekly basis.
They hated you.
Hated.
How many times? Let's say that summer you guys were down the whole time you were down there. Let's say how many calls you think they made to the local law enforcement?
Police were there. I'm gonna say they actually came probably like 4 or 5 times, but they would come upstairs and we were all 21 except Ed. Ed would hide like under his bed or in the closet, and then fucking, you know what I mean? It's Ocean City. What are you doing?
Right.
Why are you in your 40s living where like kids are renting fucking summer shares?
Yeah, like if you're gonna go away for a month, if you going for the whole summer, go somewhere like where there's not a bunch of fucking 20-year-olds
Living upstairs, and you know they're
Greenfield.
upstairs, right?
Yeah.
And like we were taking like we were the money of the place because we had the whole floor. You know what I mean? The lady was cool as fuck. She was like, I told you these kids were up there. I told you what they were going to be doing.
Yeah.
It's a little worse than I thought, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
right.
Like fucking, my friends had a house up at college, and they got taken to the magistrate, and the magistrate thought like the landlord thought that he had them. He was like fucking, they was going to pay him all this loot. But they were already moved out by the time they got to the magistrate. So the magistrate was like, "So why are you busting these kids' balls? Like, what do you want off them? Like, fucking, you want them to pay for like something? Like, they're not paying for anything. Like, it's over, it's done with, move on." And fucking, this guy was just being such a cocksucker in like court. So like, they waited a while, you know what I mean? Let the dust settle, and then he was doing renovations to the house, and they kicked in the door. And they wet bandits the whole entire house.
No.
Ripped up carpet.
Oh, I love it.
Turned on all the fucking the shit. It was fucking nuts.
I bet he
From
learned
what
his
I hear,
lesson.
yeah, and then he learned his lesson. You never heard from him again. From what I hear.
Forget about it.
Can you imagine some dude's wet bandit in your fucking
Oh, I'm gonna have to
Oh,
kill
dude.
you
Yeah.
and your family.
Dude, I just watched Home Alone the other day too.
It's I mean it works.
Yeah.
It'll get your
Yeah,
point
I
across.
mean, yeah, he has no. After that, what's you know?
Yeah, I wish I could like get in more details of that story, but
We'll
But
talk
Bash,
about
I mean, what's the, yeah, let's just.
it was
I
up
kinda
at,
do,
it was up
actually.
at like a state college somewhere. You know, it wasn't anywhere around here. But yeah, it was. The guy wasn't happy.
Dude, what about so yesterday that fight was on.
Why'd they do that on a Sunday night?
We all, dude, the first fucking thing me and Rosario said to each other, once we got like started working, got stopped, was like, so I was like, yeah, did you see it? I'm like, no, I didn't even realize it was last night. I was like,
Yeah.
It was like they did all this fucking hype for it.
Saturday
and
night's
and
the
then
night.
Saturday night's the night, right?
Yeah, like, dude, even if I don't have nothing, you know, like I don't got nothing to do. You get in the fight, all right, we'll get together.
8 o'clock on. Was that what time it started? 8.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what time the actual. Dude, I fell asleep at 8:30 yesterday.
Yeah.
Fucking they it doesn't make sense. I'm assuming they probably didn't get started. Like they didn't actually, because like Chad Johnson was fighting before them. I know that. I don't know if anybody
Ocho
else.
Cinco?
Ocho Cinco, yeah. He got $1 million to fight some dude, which I didn't even know I didn't even hear about that.
That's, if you think about that, like I would say out of us four, you're definitely on social media the most. For you not to hear about that, like I don't think that they did a great job of promoting this.
Well, Paul and Floyd did the shit, the
Right.
hat, all that shit. That's
Right.
great, but like I had no clue. I didn't know Ocho Cinco was fighting until like
I remember
today.
I heard about it like months ago, and then I didn't hear anything, and then I heard about it after the fact.
Yeah, and
You
he
know
was
what
like
I
he was
mean?
like he like fought like another
think
fighter.
that'd be
I
a
think.
good draw?
Yeah, I would have, dude. I would have liked to watch Ocho Cinco.
He got,
fight.
yeah, he talks
Yeah.
all that shit. I
I
would
don't-
like to see him get punched in the face.
I don't know. I kind of like Ocho Cinco.
I like
I
Ocho.
think
yeah.
Ocho did all right,
Yeah.
I think yeah, he
considering.
he had
he's
knocked
not-
down, but yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. It just seems
Yeah.
it seems strange to put that on a Sunday night.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I have no interest at all in like
The weekend's over.
staying
Dudes are
up.
tired.
Yeah,
and
you're
we
not
get up early
You're
as
not
fuck.
dragging that on for me on a Sunday night.
Can't drink brews. You got to work tomorrow. Yeah, no,
Probably
I was at 8:30. I thought I was fucking out on Sunday.
Real quick, Todd, what you watched it? What time did it actually start? Like, did the main event start like 11?
Yeah, it was close to like 11.
Now
That's
think about, we gotta
crazy
get up
for a Sunday night.
Dude, we're in bed. I'd say we're in bed. Dude, we'll go home from here. Like, this is a late night for us.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be
Yeah,
like,
oh, dude, what time is it now? I'm usually sleeping by like fucking 8:30.
Dude, Sunday night, if it's between fucking that or the Foods That Build America, I'm watching the Foods That Build America.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's a good one there.
So Floyd got $20 million just for showing up, I think,
okay.
and then he got 50% of the revenue for the pay-per-view, which is crazy. Then Logan got $250,000 and 10% of the revenue from, and I guess Showtime got the rest.
And I wonder what they don't tell you what the revenue
That'll
is.
come out
No, it
later.
will come out later. Yeah, the totals are. Listen, they both made a fuck ton of money. Floyd really did,
Right.
but
He got 20 mil just for.
Did you hear
Yeah, that's what
Floyd
I read.
today? Like in the press conference,
it was great.
Yeah.
He was
that-
like, it was a heist.
Yeah, he was like it was a legal heist.
Yeah.
You guys paid for it. We told you it was an exhibition. Like we told you there wasn't going to be a winner. When I go home, you could write any story you want about me. You're going to go to your
That
house,
was
and
the
I'm
best-
going to go to my
That
house.
was the best line.
He was like, you could say what you want.
my
All
house.
I care, all I care about is money. Man, it was a legal fucking.
He's
It
got
was a legal robbery.
Yeah, the Floyd doesn't look as good as he used to.
Yeah.
My bank account's looking good.
Yeah, right. That's a great line,
I
and
mean,
he's 100% right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I love the way he talks shit, and to be honest, like that's the most interesting part of the whole thing is him.
Dude, I mean,
shit
his
talking.
personality.
He found out a way in his early or I don't know, mid 40s,
Yeah.
late 40s, whatever it is, to make more money than he's probably ever made.
For
and
real
not,
fights.
for real fights, and not get hit with there's no chance he's gonna get
No.
hurt.
Right.
There's zero. He actually knocked Paul out, but he caught him. It was like I watched all the highlights when I woke up this morning,
Yeah.
and he fucking hit Logan on the side of his head. Then he threw an uppercut, like it goes to instinct, you know what I
Right.
mean? And Logan was out, and Floyd held him up, and then like the round ended, and he like pushed him back in his corner. So I mean, like you got to give it to Logan Paul, fucking to go 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather. The fucking
Right.
stamina you fucking need to have.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if he wasn't trying his hardest, from what I saw. They said it was a ton of hugging. They said it was completely fucking boring, but
But
hats
still,
off to Floyd.
Stay still Money Mayweather,
That's
bro.
what I mean. Yeah.
Dude, just to go, were they 3-minute rounds?
right. But Todd, 3-minute rounds, right?
Yeah, it was 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, the stamina of that alone is impressive.
And I got to give it to. I mean, just to give it to that dude in general, like people, like Floyd said, same thing goes for Logan Paul. You can say whatever you want about that fucking dude. He started with basically nothing, YouTube sensation, and now he's fucking cashing in left and right on everything.
Yeah,
He
if,
had that
if you
whole
told me the dude from the Suicide Forest is gonna fucking be fighting Floyd Mayweather in 10 years, I'd be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah. And we're talking about it on probably
weird
the
times.
biggest podcast in Pittsburgh.
Weird times. I don't know how many more of these they could get away with. You know, I like if Connor said he'll fight Floyd again. Like nobody wants to see that again.
Right.
I don't know what the Paul brothers do. I think Jake's a better fighter than Logan.
Yeah, the other one.
He's taking it like so he is, but like still at the same time, like how many of these?
Somebody's
can you
gonna
do?
have to give it like an idea. You know what I mean? Like in the fight, like oh shit,
but
he
they already-
almost got Floyd. You know what I mean? Somebody wants to see
Right,
that. And
but
that just
it's just not. It's not realistic.
no, it's not.
like
And like nothing against him, it shouldn't be realistic.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather's one of the best fighters of all time.
I think like, and we were like, there's probably about like a 2-year window on this YouTube, people fighting,
Right.
people paying to see this fight, and the end game would probably be the Paul brothers fighting each other. That would be those two. That would be their big payday. Those two being
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're making crazy money. Yeah, but yeah, if they fight each other and they like really fight, yeah, I'd be interested in that.
I think that would be like probably like the end game of them. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they can't fight or not. I'm just saying like that would be like a big payday win for them. Unless like because who besides Floyd, they're not going to get that kind of draw. Like there's no
Yeah,
other
like
people.
Connor would be there, but like at the end of the day, like I don't have any interest in really watching Connor with boxing gloves on.
I've
You
seen
know
it.
what I mean?
I already
I've seen
seen
it.
that.
It wasn't impressive.
No.
Like so, I don't know. But good for these dudes. They fucking literally scamming the whole world. And I don't even know if it's a scam. People know what they're tuning in for. They know they're not watching a real fight, but like it's such a fucking spectacle. You got to go check it out.
It's almost like you go back to like Tyson was on, like he was on Joe Rogan talking about like starting in that Legends League. It's the same exact thing, like
Right.
where those guys fight. There's no actual winner, and you know what I mean. But like you still want to see these guys fight because you grew up watching them. Like these were the best guys ever, and they're still going at it. So hats off to them.
Yeah, I mean maybe it'll be some real boxing one day.
Yeah, the
Back.
other brother's talking about fighting. What's his name's brother? Who's the heavyweight champ? Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has
so
a brother.
He has a brother that boxes. Big dude, decent size. I don't think and nothing really impressive like record and shit like that. And I think Jake's fighting him or trying to fight him. I think his name's Tommy Fury, and he had a fight. And if he was gonna win, Jake was gonna. But that's the thing. Like Jake was like, dude, if you win your fight, I'll fight you. But if not, like I gotta find somebody bigger. So like these dudes just aren't.
They're
It's
not
funny.
suckers. They're
Yeah,
not suckers.
they're not dumb.
And that's the thing. There's no like money after that. If like Floyd would just beat the piss out of him and like end it like that, it's not.
That's
you
a
know,
good
There's no
point.
money
This,
there.
like when this shit first started, we talked about like you can't take the end goal. The Floyd, the Paul brothers fighting each other. Yeah, that'd be good. But like, who do you go fight after this? No, it's not going to be nearly as interesting.
Right.
So I don't know, but fuck, they got more money.
I mean, like they're gonna end up. I mean, they're obviously going out to fight the toughest people. So I mean, like I can't see any of them stepping up. I mean, like a big name, Tyson, but like I can't see any of them dudes trying to fight Tyson.
no.
He'll
Who
still-
the fuck
he'll
would
still
want to
kill
fight
somebody.
Mike Tyson?
That unless they go in like the MMA ring.
Yeah.
And that's some serious.
But that's
I mean,
completely different
that's
than
a diff-
boxing.
yeah,
too, you know
there's
what I mean?
gloves. It's way different.
Jake's
Ty-
supposed to fight Tyrone Woodley in August.
Yeah. So, I forgot about. Oh, yeah. So they did do that fight. I guess he's not fighting Fury. And then Jake, he's like, all right, man, you're so confident. He was like, I'll double your purse if you win. But if I win, you got to donate your purse to. I can't believe I forgot about this. You got to donate your purse to my charity. And the dude who is an MMA fighter, wouldn't do it. I'm assuming he needs to loot.
Right.
So like, why would
Right.
would you give it? Like, all right, dude,
Yeah.
you catch? Yeah, I'm not doing that. And then Jake looks like the fucking man. He's punking the shit out of him. So I mean, these dudes.
And giving it to charity. Like, that
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
smart move.
like you give it to my charity. Like I'm not even worried about your little ass purse. You know?
Bitch.
So these motherfuckers run their mouths. They're a little weird, but you know, what I mean, so we're all 24 year olds.
And they run right to the bank, like Money Mayweather said.
Yep.
So, all right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have more of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning, and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. It's that time of the show. Moneyline Welsh, who be corn dick of the week?
LeBron James hates America.
Yeah. I enlighten us.
So he gets knocked out of the playoffs, leaves the bench with like 5 minutes to go.
That was the game before elimination.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the game before.
Definitely left the game before elimination with like 5 minutes.
That was
I thought
know if he did the
I thought
last-
that was an elimination game.
No, it was the game before the elimination. He left 5 minutes early. There was,
What a message to the children.
in the team.
Yeah,
No
like go fuck
sportsmanship.
yourself.
And
Yeah.
then the next game they go out and get eliminated. and like you're like people were like, oh man, you know, like as a card collector, his card values have fucking just crumbled. But
Really? Is that true?
I swear to God,
It went down?
dude, shit like right now, it's weird. It's like the stock market. Like whoever's left in the playoffs, their cards are worth money. If they're out, they're either like stagnant or going down.
I can't imagine like Luka's dropping too much.
No, but
Yeah.
but LeBron leaving like that, and then the other thing you're going to bring up,
Yeah.
it's I don't want to say it's crashing, but like say like one of his cars was selling for 13,000. It was like a couple weeks ago. Recently, that same exact card, same grade and everything, sold for I think it was like 7,400.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a pretty
So
big crash.
Buy the dip.
yeah, like that's
The
well, that's
stock is low
right now is the time to buy like cards.
LeBron
Like,
shit.
yeah, because I'd say probably the next 3 or 4 weeks are going to be like the lowest LeBron, and then he's going to.
Well, yeah. Once people hear that he was corn dick of the week on here, that's really gonna make
it's
it
going to crash.
Done.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm doing to the card market what Elon Musk did to Dogecoin.
Oh, I like it. So LeBron's doing an after game interview, and they're like, I don't even know if they asked him what his plans were, and he was just like, well, I'm not playing for Team USA. I'm gonna be playing against the Goon Squad this year because he's talking about Space Jam comes out this
Right.
summer. Like, what? You just hate America, LeBron? You don't want to be an Olympian
Yeah.
with your fucking with your brother in arms?
Did they already make the Space Jam?
I think most of it's made. I think it's yes, some of it is definitely filmed. I don't know if it's completely filmed,
Yeah.
but I think
Comes out in
it comes
July.
out this summer. So yeah,
Oh, it's
complete-
fucking
done.
made,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
completely
Okay.
done then. So yeah, fucking. But I guess he gets to go on his promotion tour. Look at me on LeBron. Blah blah blah. Which he's gonna love because it's all he fucking cares about.
All he cares about.
Yep, and he hates America. So like, I don't know. I didn't know.
Well, I hate LeBron.
Well, yeah.
He's very similar to DeChambeau. He's not. Like, don't get me wrong. LeBron is probably the third best basketball player of all time.
Yeah.
People think he's arguably 1 to 3. You know
Right.
what I mean? Bryson ain't that with golf, but
No.
the way they're fucking, their egos and the way they're pussy. They're pussy
sore
hurts when they're
losers, yeah.
terrible sore loser.
Their
like, fucking-
narcissism.
yeah, it's just it's very similar. And like they think they're super cool. They're fucking dorks.
Yeah.
Like LeBron, like always just like fucking is walking around pretending to read a book. He's always on page 1. You could like look it up.
He's
Like,
a big wine
it's
connoisseur.
big fake wine connoisseur. Maybe not though. He could have alcohol
He probably
issue.
should.
Who knows?
I'd like him better if he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
I like
But, like,
more
seriously-
reality.
Yeah. You never hear him cheating on his wife or anything like that. Like
No.
fucking like so. I don't know. He's just I hate him like I hate Bryson just because he thinks he's like the man, but in reality, you're good at basketball. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
No doubt. You're just a geek though.
Everything else that it comes
Yeah.
to in the world, you
You're
just suck.
you're insecure
Right.
dork.
Right. Who would you rather hang out with? I don't care how they play hoops. Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Michael Jordan.
All day. All
MJ.
day.
Golf, gamble, drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's like the coolest dude ever. I mean I couldn't even imagine him doing a Last Dance on LeBron. It would be so fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like there'd be like there's no like if you look at back like the people who like play with like Jordan are like they loved like
loved
even
him or
Rodman-
hated him, yeah.
Like Rodman. I mean even was like Rodman was a fucking maniac and he was like he reeled
He's still
me
pretty
in.
low key.
He reeled me in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was like he's a good dude and stuff like that. You will almost everyone LeBron plays with fucking hates him.
Joe Welch loves LeBron.
Of
course he does.
Of
course
This
he
weekend,
does.
Joe, yeah, I think Joe's falling off a little bit because we were at a birthday party on Sunday, and I like brought it up, and like he usually goes to bat for him. He's like, yeah, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? He really does.
He's turning the
He
corner.
couldn't say too
He's a
much about
fair-weather
it. He was like,
fan.
listen, he's the best basketball player ever. When at the end of the day, I was like, he's also the biggest fucking dork ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I look at the other stuff too. Like Jordan's just such a fucking better, like
I mean-
a cool. I wouldn't say
And-
better guy because I mean, don't get me wrong. LeBron does stuff for the community,
like, he
but
might-
I don't care about that.
No, go build a school.
Yeah,
Fucking- and like,
This is the center for kids that don't learn, don't read so well.
They don't read good. Yeah.
fucking, and then like to other nerds, he might be like cool, like the super nerd, but to like someone like me who's like naturally cool, you know what I mean? It just comes so easy
It's
for me
innate.
being cool. Like I couldn't not be cool.
Oh.
There's no way I couldn't be cool.
You
know
can
what
see
I mean?
right through it.
I can see right through, and I can't really identify with not being cool. So that when someone's not cool, it drives me nuts.
and he's definitely
It's
not
like
cool.
your kryptonite.
Yeah.
And like, if he ever wanted to be any kind of a leader or anything like that, the worst thing you can do is fucking quit on your team and
Yeah,
walk.
that's-
I mean, that was
That's some crybaby.
Well, he
shit.
found a way to make the story about him.
right.
You know what I mean? And look where he is now. We're talking about him right now.
Right.
He's sitting at home listening to Greenfield's
It-
Finest podcast.
I heard one of the people I hate most in the world is Skip Bayless, and like he was like
The
trying.
ultimate internet troll.
Yeah, he was trying to like say like he just had enough of that team like not playing. Like, listen, that's his team. Like, he's supposed to be the man. He's supposed to be the best. He sets the example. You don't have enough of your fucking team. You're getting paid enough money.
You stay out
you're
there till the
supposed to be
fucking
the
game's
fucking
over.
leader. You're
Shake
the
their hand
face
or
of the
don't shake
league.
their hand
Yeah,
and then go
stay
in.
to the game's over.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, you don't got to shake their hands. No one's gonna care
Right,
about that.
right.
But I think you go to the finals every year, bro.
He's a
It's very
selfish little girl.
the 8 or 9 years, or how many years he went to the final in a row. That's super. That's insane.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
literally insane.
Have a little class.
Just be like,
Don't be a
just be a little
bitch.
cool. Hit dudes
Don't
up.
be a bitch.
Fucking say, I'll see you this summer in fucking China where they're playing the Olympics. I think it's at. Or
Yeah.
Japan, same
Japan.
thing, right,
Yeah.
Jack?
Say-
No,
yeah, well-
so that's why I said I think. You know, you're not gonna listen.
Fucking
You're
with
not. You're not gonna put me down. I'm not going down that road. I'll tell you that. But
Woke ass Jack.
I don't know. He just got to handle losing better, man. It's not hurting your legacy because you didn't go to the finals one fucking year.
Right.
Right.
Relax.
Yeah, you know.
But
say
it
the
does
right-
damage your legacy as, like, okay, you're a real piece of shit. Don't care
No,
about your
yeah,
team.
walking off the court
Yeah,
it
right.
hurts your legacy.
Listen,
doubt.
people are talking a lot more about him walking off the court than they are talking about him anything good he's ever done. And you know what I mean? Like, that's going to hang over his head forever.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like when he lost in Cleveland, you knew he was leaving the first time. He came off and took his jersey off. Like, like dude,
Yeah, he's a diva.
Punk.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking diva.
Diva. Speaking of divas,
Oh, this is crazy.
MTV is completely just mailed it in.
Yeah, they
Don't give a fuck anymore.
No.
So the ridiculous. Everyone knows ridiculousness is on 24/7, 7 days a week.
At least.
Fuck.
mixed in with the one episode of Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
Which-
mixed in with one episode of the Hills and Siestas Key are back on right now.
Yeah.
And then, but besides that, we're going ridiculous, non-fucking stop. So they gave Tiffany Amber Thiessen a show, a ridiculous spinoff. I forget what the fuck it's called. It was like when people were eating food, funny clips. And now they're giving Snooki a show called Messiness or Messinessness. I don't know
That's
what the
what
fuck.
you said, yeah.
Fucking, it's just ridiculousness again, and it's gonna be drunk people doing like falling down, and it's just another
And
ridiculousness.
Snooki's the host.
Snooki's the host.
So I wonder who the co-hosts are going to be. Obviously,
Yeah,
probably.
Jersey Shore people and other fucking MTV people.
Now Jersey Shore came out, was a major deal.
Good show.
We all loved it.
Yeah,
When they came to Pittsburgh, it was a big deal.
but listen,
That was 15 years ago.
that was 15 years ago. And just, do you guys know who Tommy Cheeseballs is?
Yeah,
So I retweeted that tweet, and like the people our age knew it. So True Life was a major show back in the day. True Life MTV.
Yeah.
The first fucking before the Jersey Shore was True Life. I Have a Summer Share, and Tommy Cheeseballs was the star of the show, and he's back on TikTok and shit. So MTV, all you have to do is like, dude, just follow around Tommy Cheeseballs. Like, there's if you call me, I have 5 ideas for an MTV show right now. Like, you don't need 14 ridiculousnesses.
Right.
You're already paying Rob Dyrdek so much money. I think MTV signs these people to like contracts, and we're going to use you for everything. Paulie and Vinny, you're having a dating show. Fucking
Right.
Situation, you're going to have a spinoff with your lady having a baby.
Right.
Snooki, Ridiculousness 4.
Yeah,
You
watch
know what I mean?
videos.
And it's not like it's not like ridiculousness is done.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dyrdek's still banging these things out, making God knows what.
Right.
And they're just making different spin-off versions of this fucking show.
And then, well, think about Dyrdek had his other show, you know what I mean, his own personal show.
Ron
for-
and Big, great show.
That was
Yeah.
a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
R.I.P. Big.
they keep it all in house. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, they're not like, okay, you're on the one show we casted you, we started you off.
That's what I mean. Like,
No,
on
you're
this-
signing blood contracts,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Blood in, blood out.
right. Well, you're gonna fucking make 19 spin-offs of this fucking
Yeah,
show.
you're ours now.
I mean,
Yeah.
the shows. I mean, okay, I don't know how messiness is going to go, but like, you obviously have like the 16 and pregnant. Like, I mean, they're just. Catfish was a good show. I will say that.
So they still do have some, like, there's some decent shows on MTV. I just don't know why they don't re-show, like, why they just run
Ridiculous.
ridiculousness,
Dude,
ridiculous
They had
amounts.
that 16 and pregnant. That started so long ago. I think some of these broads are grandmothers by now.
Right.
Dude,
You know what
like
I
the
mean?
kids are like going to high school and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's not-
They got kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they'll be, they'll,
Yeah,
they're,
like they're like 32
they're,
and
they're
grandma.
the next they're fucking 14 and
Yeah,
pregnant.
13 and grandma.
Yeah.
That Janelle's mom. She needs her own show. Like just her in like this insane asylum. Follow her around.
But dude, my favorite show on MTV was definitely Catfish because that dude Neve or whatever would go out and meet the people and they'd be so excited to meet the fake bot person, and then like when they'd go meet him, like, man, this chick, like, she won't ever talk to me on the phone and she won't like do this and she won't FaceTime. But like I just feel like we have a real connection. And they show up and it's like the chick that works down Kogo's. She's like, "Mom, I'm sorry I put up that picture for
That's
you.
an old picture.
That's an old picture from it. Baby, she's like, I still feel the same way about you, boo." And then the dude's like, "Oh man, oh no." He's like, "We're gonna take a break. Let's go." Like, dude, I know it's not the chick you thought it was, but like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, maybe you guys can still be friends. Like, she's like, I still feel this special connection. You know what I mean?
That show just like shows how lonely people really are. and
Oh,
how
Sick
naive,
people
yeah.
are, dude. Yeah.
Like the one chick thought she was like dating Chris Brown.
Yeah. Like,
Chris,
what the
Chris Brown would only like hit her up on MySpace. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that to me is hilarious. Like, I love watching people get
How are
emotionally.
you that sucker? Like you're gullible.
I love watching people get emotionally destroyed. Like that's my
Yeah.
favorite. Like the
and
hype. of-
MTV, that's where they lived. That's,
Yeah,
that was,
yeah,
that's what you tuned
that's
in
their
for.
sweet spot.
That's their address.
Yeah,
they live
right.
right there. Emotionally destroyed people, 16 and pregnant, and catfish.
But hey, you want to like
The
we'll
real
pretend
world,
like- we'll-
fucking everything,
We'll
singled
pretend like,
out.
We'll
Like,
pretend like we care about you, and then we're just gonna laugh when everything comes
Oh,
bearing down
dude,
on
there's
you.
nothing better than the dude who goes out to meet the chick, and it's the chick from Kogo's. You know what I mean? That's the greatest. He's like, well, she's a supermodel, so she can never talk to me. She's always over in Europe, and he meets her. Like, why are we meeting at a Kogo's in Greenfield? You know?
Don't worry, my shift ends soon.
Yeah.
But Tommy Cheeseballs, so I retweeted that clip and I didn't even get a like on it. I was like, damn, dude, nobody, like, we're old as fuck. No one even remembers who this fucking guy is. He was a fucking superstar. He looks like he had a rough 15 to 20
He does.
years.
He looks like his fronts are gone.
Yeah, he was. He
He's
had
like
some,
trying to hold
Smoke a
him.
little crack.
his teeth were moving around when he was talking.
Yeah.
Like, ah, Cheeseballs, dude, you got to get those implants,
You,
buddy.
you think he was smoking that Crizzle?
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
he's a little thinner than he used to
Maybe
be.
a little meth with a touch of meth on
Yeah.
there.
Who's Tommy? I don't know who Tommy.
So
Cheeseballs
it was True Life. I have a summer share, and
Okay.
he was the star of that True Life. True Life was a good ass show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he like went down there and he was a situation before the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was down the Jersey Shore fist pumping and
fist
like trying to
pumping.
get
He was like,
trying to hook up.
We walk in the club. We don't wait in line. We get in the club. But 15 minutes in the club, we take the bar over, and they just show him fucking going bananas. And he's like, after we're done, we go and get steak sandwiches and cheese balls. And then he's like fighting in the cheese ball line. You know what I mean? Good TV.
I love.
like,
I could watch that.
fucking
Well,
call
yeah,
that
the TV
entertainment.
was good.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, back when MTV, dude, it was like, dude, the grind, Jersey Shore. I used to love the grind.
Now, you could
Spring
jerk-
break.
you could
I'd
jerk-
run.
you could-
I'd run home from school to
You
watch.
could
the
jerk
grind.
off to the spring break.
Spring break
round.
by easy.
Yeah.
They had that
Yeah.
one
That was
guy had a
easy
chick-
pickings.
Oh, dude, that I mean, that-
MTV Spring Break could not get away with the fuck that shit was back then.
No.
That was. It
Like
was
the
There was a
awesome.
Crazy.
video of hot ass chicks in
was
bikinis.
it was the
shitting
art.
their
The,
ass.
well, even the artists were like being like just normal creeps, like getting away with what they could, like grabbing turd cutters and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just had a week of like shows and like them just pretty much playing like Double Dare and shit like that. It was
Right.
awesome, but like everybody was like half naked.
And we were all,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I want to go there when
Like, I want to go to Panama City.
Yeah,
I thought Panama City was the coolest shit.
I thought it was
ever,
in
dude.
Panama.
Yeah. I was like, how am I going to
It's
get
not.
down there?
I'm laughing because I don't know where the fuck Panama City. is.
It's in America.
Boy, yeah, it's Florida. That's all. It's just Florida. We could drive there tonight if you want. Live like kings for $2,000
Make our
for
own
a
show.
week.
Oh,
Yeah, make our own show.
oh, man. So who's our brother in arms this week, Jack?
Did you see that? The Walmart employee that knocked out the customer. The dude was fucking leaving, and the customer was like up against the cash register conveyor belt thing,
Yeah.
and the customer just had a shopping cart full of shit. He just rammed his fucking cart into the employee like 2 times. Dude, another employee tries to go hold him back. The kid gives him a nice swim move, comes over the top and just drops this customer. It's like, dude, bro.
That's what you get.
You
Yeah, you signed
if you
up for
go into Walmart in 2021, you got to be customer, employee, you got to be ready to fight.
Yeah.
At
Especially
all-
the one in West Mifflin.
Head on a swivel.
Yep.
You got to be ready to fight. Grab what you want.
Yeah, keep your shoes tied.
But if a fight breaks off, you can't be like, oh my god, like I gotta talk to the manager. Like, no, this is part of the deal.
That is the manager.
Yeah, he's the one fighting.
I am.
Yeah. He's the one fighting. I mean, Walmart gets nuts. So I mean, that wasn't too surprising, but he fucking crushed them.
So what was it? A young guy? I didn't see the video.
I mean, it was the dude in the shopping cart was probably like our age. The other kid was probably in his 20s or 30s. You really couldn't tell. But I mean, there was nothing unfair about it. The dude was fucking hitting him with his fucking shopping cart.
Got what he deserved.
You hit someone with your shopping cart, you better.
You're gonna get punched.
This all goes back to like people don't get punched in the face anymore. And when they do, they can't believe it happened.
They got this like false security.
Yeah,
Because of the internet.
Yeah.
The internet, you can
You have a
say
buffer.
You can say anything. No one's gonna come over to your house that night and punch you in the face, but down the road they might. You know what I mean? I think that would that would be a good thing to be like. That would be a fun show to watch. Like,
I was just gonna say that's a show.
Two people beefing on the internet. Everyone is watching the comment section. And you're like, this Friday night, these two fucking idiots are gonna be down at Greeenfield. They're gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Bare knuckle brawls.
We're gonna go. Well, I'd go. I'd pay $20.
Or like you just like. You know what I mean? You have a
bad
business
idea.
and like you go through like Yelp reviews and you just show up in the motherfucker's house that are like leaving 1 star. It's like, hey man, I want to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you said I'm not so personable.
Yeah.
How about you meet me in the backyard, you piece of shit?
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, well, guess who's here in person now?
This is,
Axe word sharp enough, asshole.
there's a couple fucking eBay people I'd like to punch in the face. You know what I mean? Like they leave like it's the same fucking bullshit. It's like I'm like, dude, the dude didn't pay me, so like I'm like, dude, I'm gonna list this thing for sale. He gave me a bad review. I didn't give him enough time to pay. 72 hours is long enough. If you didn't have the $8 to buy that card,
You ain't gonna have it.
You're not gonna have it.
Yeah,
And-
what are you? It's ain't late, but we can
It's
buy it
$8.
away for a week.
yeah, it's not $1,000. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
the
what are you, 16 and
reviews are an
pregnant?
issue. They're definitely an issue.
You touched on something right there where you're like, you can't really tell how old the dude is. The next brother in arms, or should we say sister in arms, was this 54-year-old woman who went completely potatoes
In an Outback
in an
steakhouse
Outback
in
steak-
Florida.
was butt naked.
Panama City.
Now my thing was like Jack sent the video. It said 54-year-old woman. She did not look 54.
Looks like Jackie Vinsky.
Dude,
I hit up Vinsky. I was like, "Is this you?"
Dude,
He's like, "Probably."
yeah, dude, it definitely looked like Juicy. And like I'm like, dude, this chick is not 54. If she's 54, she might be the world's hottest 54-year-old.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you get to Outback, you have a couple of those big Long Islands or whatever. Like, shit gets wild. You know, it gets like
She's like, "Where's my blooming onion at?"
This chick, like, she fucked this place up. She was walking on top of the bar, fucking
completely naked,
smashing bottles, fucking. She was wreaking havoc on this Outback.
Like so, like grabbing plates and just flinging them.
Yeah.
Plate by plate.
Outback should have this as like live entertainment. I'd go to Outback every fucking weekend.
If this chick was there fucking butt naked, firing plates at people, there'd be a line around the fucking block. No one would even know about messiness from Snooki.
No.
Like, where'd you go? What'd you guys do? We want to watch that crazy naked chick at Outback.
Yeah, you just give her some meth and like some Adderall and let her go fucking nuts.
We'll do the show from
And a
Outback.
couple of them Long Islands. Yeah, she'll just yeah.
Get all the fucking riblets she wants.
Yeah, dude, let her, she wants to. She can hammer herself on the bar.
No, yeah. Just
Play the fiddle
Yeah,
a little bit. She wants to play the fiddle. Let her go.
don't say any racist shit. That's the only rule.
Yeah,
Fucking fuck this place up.
but dude, that was when she was on the bar. She was like, it's like a weird ass like catcher's position stands, just flinging plates behind her. I'm like, this is fucking nuts.
There's
dude.
nothing better when people are doing crazy shit and you have nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
you
mean?
get- like the
You get to watch for
Yeah,
once.
right.
You know, you sit back.
you see.
I mean, everybody's been naked in a bar once or twice.
Right.
Yeah,
You,
got
you got no dog in that race.
Yeah.
You just get to enjoy it.
Yeah, but I mean, like the funny thing is, like you see the dude like getting the video, and then there's like 1,000 other dudes like snapping pictures, like definitely sending their boys like, look at this like hot old naked chick. I don't even know if she 54. I'd have to check her ID because like.
But that was impressive. I mean, she did a lot of damage for one lady.
For one sick.
Nobody was trying to take her out. I guess
Dude, no, I was just filming it. Like, what are you gonna?
Yeah, you can't really touch her.
Like,
Nah.
I don't own Outback. I don't
Oh my God!
Like
now,
today.
now you're like, hey, like Jack, you got to clean that up. Like, whoa, no fucking way, bro. Like, why didn't you stop?
You should've
You
stopped.
said, yeah, you should have stopped her. If I knew we were gonna clean this up, we would have stopped her. Now I'm going home. I'll see you next week.
Yeah. There's
See you next
when you
Tuesday.
guys get some new plates.
after the police report.
What's this next one, Jack? The dad choking crazy.
Well, yeah, I misspelled that. That's the dad going crazy.
Yeah.
This old dude, I told you this spell check's been fucked lately. But so kid graduated college. The dad was going bananas like he won the Super Bowl, like literally jumping up and down, jumped over the railing, like like going crazy. Which like, all right, your kid, probably the first kid
in that family.
Family graduated college, like. He was fucking pumped, but like, dude, come on, you can't be embarrassing me like that. Like, fucking relax.
Yeah.
Clap your hands or fucking.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
How now? I get both sides. If he was the first kid to ever graduate,
It's a big deal.
That's
It
why I
is.
get hyped.
yeah.
The video is overly hyped.
I was just at a graduation right in Texas. My brother-in-law, his youngest daughter, got just graduated high school. Now he's loud as hell. My sister's loud as hell. They were in a stadium. They had like a booth, like a box, you know what I mean, in the stadium for the thing. They might have been the loudest, most embarrassing people.
That's
ever.
that's
I'm like, come on, guys, like,
relax.
like, I know my poor niece Mia was like, oh fuck, here we go.
Here we
You
go.
know? It was like they're screaming, whistling.
Were
I'm
they
like,
good? Were they giving the old Pittsburgh? Fuck yeah,
Dude.
There was a few fuck yes, but I mean,
Did you
they
drink
were
in the
so-
booth?
I mean, I don't know if everybody did.
Yeah. But,
your
I
family
did. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it
was like
grad-
VIP box for graduation.
Yeah, right.
It was great.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
Graduations, especially college graduations, are the worst thing in America. They are so long.
Dude, there was like
and awful.
1,300 kids graduating
Oh.
from this high school.
Yeah, that's terrible. They
It's a
announced
lot
every one of them.
fucking kids, bro.
A lot of
Oh.
speeches. Dude, I graduated college. Took
that's
me
right.
a long time.
Oh,
but I graduated.
Oh, look at
No,
me.
but
I
no,
graduated
listen.
college,
No,
everybody.
but dude, so I'm walking across the
Whoopity-doo.
They announced my name. Who's in the stands fucking giving me a fuck yeah is my boy Mishka.
He's like,
Of all the people, dude, I look over and just see this big Russian bastard like, yeah! Dude,
that
fucking-
probably made you feel good.
oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Dude, the fuck yeah, Rosvaldo.
My dad was like, he got to come to
Mikhail.
with us after. I'm like,
He's
"Of
like,
course, yeah."
Nitschka, come on to
Nitschka.
dinner.
Still can't say his name right.
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. He's like, Nitschka's name. Nitschka. It's Mikhail or Mishka.
There's 9 different things you can call him.
Yeah.
What's he called?
Nitschka.
Nitschka.
Yeah.
ain't it?
N.
Yeah. No matter, I could, every time he's like, Nitschka. I'm like, yeah, call him Nitschka.
Yeah, oh, Nitschka.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking funny. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That would embarrass me, I think, a little bit. But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck?
I mean, my mom used to sell 50-50 tickets to the football game, and I mean, that was pretty fucking embarrassing. Her handing everyone in the fucking, you know what I mean, to buy the 50-50 raffle. Because she knew at that time, like, he has no chance of graduating high school. He's definitely not fucking going to college. Like, hopefully he'll finish rehab a couple times. Like, best case scenario is this team wins this championship. And she
Her
would-
marijuana Donna
her marijuana dog selling 50-50s. You know what I mean? It doesn't-
coming up with half the money.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's right. It was 50-50. 50 for me, 50 for you, 50 for me. Forget about it.
We were at a boxing match back in the day. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but Murray wins the 50-50. And the dude that was selling the 50-50, he's like, fuck, Rye, if I knew you were going to win, I would have made it 80-20 my way. And, like, this dude, it's 100%. You know what I mean? That's what he did.
It was 90-10.
Yeah. There was, like,
Murray got
there was
$33.
1,000 people there. Murray got $175.
Well, you got 50% of that section over there.
Yeah, you got 50% of that guy's take.
Oh, dude. Dude, what about, like, this was a crazy story. Jack sent it to me. So there was this guy, he put up, like, the AITA, which is Am I the Asshole? But they asked him to be the godparent, you know what I mean, for his godchild. Like, some of the stipulations were you have to attend all the Catholic events. Okay, normal thing.
Makes sense.
Things like
Yeah.
that.
Catholic
That was the
events.
That was a consider converting to be a Catholic. Catholicism. Like, you're like, okay, you know.
That's ridiculous
Then-
to ask somebody to become a Catholic.
Then why'd you pick me to be
But
godfather?
then it starts to get more ridiculous. Then they start saying that 3 major events of the year. I think it was birthdays, Christmas, and what was the other one?
So you have to give a gift for at least $500 for every Catholic event. So christenings, all that shit.
Okay,
gift
I
of
can
$500.
understand that.
you can't say how much.
No,
they
it's
pay.
a
Listen, well, no,
contract.
this dude wrote up a contract and gave it to his fucking best friend, and then $500 each for all those events. And on birthday / Christmas, $250. Gifts must be cash only and over $250. And in the 18 years, by the time she graduates high school, you have to save $25 for a future college fund. $25,000, I'm sorry, for a future college fund.
Dude, he should go to the contract and give him a paper cut
he's
across
gonna-
the
he
throat.
He's going to need a new best friend.
What?
Well, so the dude reads it. He said he thought it was. If you drop off a contract to me, I'm like, dude. Well, first of all, I'm not even going to read it most
Right.
likely. And second of all, so the dude reads it just because out of pure let's see what the fuck this
is this? Yeah.
So all that's on it. So the dude calls me like, hey man, like there's no way this is outrageous. Like
Yeah.
I can't save $25,000 for your fucking
for your kid.
for
What
your
about
kid.
my kids?
And so the dude said the guy's daughter makes over like $200,000 a year between him and his wife, and the other guy makes like $35,000 a year. So he wants him to save 25 fucking grand. You make 35 grand. I don't care how long you're alive. 35 grand a year. You're never saving 25,000.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Right.
say
Ever.
that. Yeah.
Fucking. So he's like, dude, I can't do it. Like I'm sorry. And then the dude gives him the big. I'm like, man, I thought you were a good guy. This is a real piece of shit movie. You won't be the Godfather for my fucking kid. Blah blah blah. Like, dude, you wrote a fucking contract.
You're the piece of shit.
You're the piece of shit. So
Yeah.
the dude ripped it up and mailed it back to him, put it in his mailbox. But now they're not friends anymore.
I would
So,
have wiped my ass with it and mailed it
Like,
back.
how?
Stuck it to his forehead.
And then it was like there was more crazy shit. Like if we go on vacation, like we expect you to watch her. If we need to do something, we expect you to watch her like a drop of a dime. Like, dude, Godfather is such an old thing.
Listen, but a Godfather is more of like, hey, you're my man. I want you to be Godfather.
Right.
Not like I need you to fucking do all this shit.
come
all these
to
hoops.
the Catholic shit.
Yeah,
and then,
you're my man. Hey, be
birthdays
my Godfather
and
for my
Christmas.
kid.
Like you want to get if you miss one, you miss one.
Yeah, if
You
something
know what
happens
I
to
mean?
me, make sure my kid's okay.
Give her a
That's
couple-
pretty
yeah,
much
couple
it.
That's what I
bucks.
always thought.
Well,
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, it used to be like, all right, if we both die, like you're
You
raise
gotta
my
take
kid.
care of my
That-
kid,
That's
yeah.
not, but that ain't it anymore.
Right,
It
but
goes-
that's
yeah.
Right.
it's more of a gesture.
Yeah, it's
Then it
it's
is
an
a
old
fucking
school
contract.
Catholic.
Dude, I'm ready
Yeah.
to Sholey up a contract.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Dude, yeah, like, dude, like, that's like this dude got to be an asshole to hang out with anyway.
Yeah, and
he's
his
probably
his-
a lawyer,
His wife got to be a bigger asshole.
right?
Oh, she's probably a
Do
see
you
you next
even
Tuesday.
do you even have the audacity to say that to your fucking friend? Like, you need to provide this much money for this, and this. Have this much money saved by the college fund. Like, who the fuck are you?
25 grand.
Like, if you're making $200,000 a year with you and your wife, you're gonna be fine financially. Maybe you should fucking sponsor your boy.
Why don't
Like,
you hook
listen,
me up?
watch my kid once in a while. We're gonna put some money aside for you.
I would have rewrote the contract. I'm like, cool, yeah. So for me accepting this, and I would have just doubled everything he did.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I got to give your daughter $250. Like, you got to give me $500.
And look,
you know what I mean?
on my 37th and 39th birthday, I need a blowjob from
I
your
need
old lady.
50.
How's that sound, asshole?
That's less ridiculous than the $25,000.
yeah, like, what are you talking
I wonder who
about?
the dude looks to next. Like, who else can I get to be? Yeah, like nobody, dude.
Nobody.
Obviously, you probably don't have any
Wait,
other
wait,
real friend.
Did he have to like submit his W-2 to like be in the running
Who
to be the
knows?
Godfather?
Fucking
No, that's the thing.
insane.
That Rosato hit the nail on the head. Like, this dude obviously has one friend in his mind. He hangs out with fucking idiots who like someone has probably done this that he knew. It was like, oh yeah, you write up a contract. That's how you do it now for Godfather. Yeah, they have to provide for the kid if they're going to accept that responsibility. Dude's like, oh yeah, that's exactly. Wrote up this contract, now lost his only one friend, so now Bryce and DeChambeau don't have anyone to hang out with.
Yeah, right.
That sounds like a Shambo
It
thing
sounds
to
like
do.
you're
Sounds
signed
like
up for a
Shambo boy.
timeshare.
Yeah. I don't know. But I read this. I was like, if this is real, this is one of the craziest
I hope
things I
it's
ever
not
heard
real.
before in
Sounds
my
like a
life.
pyramid scheme.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. That's a Ponzi scheme right
Yeah, you
there.
pop out a bunch of kids. That's what 500. Yeah, you got 7 kids. That's what.
Yeah,
th-
it's 70
3,500.
yeah.
3,500 at least for the birthdays, and you got Chris. Dude,
And they got to be cash only, so you don't know where
yeah,
that
cash
goes
only,
to.
75 grand. If you have 3 kids, 75 grand when they all graduate.
what's wrong with a savings bond? Like, what's wrong with a $50 savings bond? Like, here you go.
I just told John, I was like, you want to be the Godfather, dude? Every time I come to your house, you got to have a cold beer.
Oh, come on, Jack. I thought you would say something about the cold beer.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I
God
wish I
damn
would
it.
have thought
You're
of it.
better. You're better off getting the 25 grand. A whole hot
It
beer
didn't even
risotto.
click. I wish I'd have fucking remembered that one.
Oh, man. Well, all right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have more of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks? and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Finest Podcast. We got to that segment, What's Grinding Our Gears? Johnny Rosado.
Lead off, man.
Lead off gear grinder. What's grinding them gears?
Well, dude, it's like 90 degrees outside. It's, good to be outside already.
Hot.
It's hot. Dude, these insects, dude, like, they're out partying, too. Like, all over my legs. It's disgusting. I can't even sit on my deck.
Yeah, it's
What do you
bad.
got, cicadas?
Dude,
bad.
not cicadas, dude. I think I had a tick in the side of my leg today.
Oh.
Like, dude, just mosquitoes. When nighttime comes at my house, I sit outside, dude. I'd, like, go back in with, like, 8 welts, dude. I don't know, like,
Dude, there was
good method
there was
to
a
get rid of 'em.
mosquito in my shower the other day, the size of that pop can. I was like, how did you get in here? You know, and I live
Who left the door open?
yeah, I live fucking all the way up. I'm pretty high up there. I'm like, this is fucking
They
crazy.
fly. Strong
Yeah,
wings.
they do fly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I should get, like, a zapper. I hate spraying off all over
No,
myself.
you got to get the zapper like
The-
a redneck.
Yeah.
Cicadas or wherever the fuck they
Yeah.
are. They're in Ohio, and they were all over that fucking golf tournament. They were so loud. It was fucking
They're
crazy.
not a small creature either.
No,
That's a pretty hefty
They would like
bug.
go by the woods. They were flying everywhere, dude. They were like dominating the audio in that golf tournament.
Dude,
Are those the ones that come around every 17
yeah,
years?
but they were in last year I played in
They call 'em Brood
Aliquippa.
X.
They were out there. And dude, like, it sounded like almost like it's like
It's like
a
surround
steady-
sound or
yeah,
some
it's
shit.
like a
It's
steady.
crazy.
I was there.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Dude,
was
remember I
with
got in
you.
front of like my Uncle George, just like one flew in his glasses. They were like in the holes, like, dude, it was like,
Like, are we about to get attacked
dude,
here?
it was too much.
Yeah,
That's like some biblical shit. That's
I don't like bugs, man.
No, insects are disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not digging
I
it.
don't like too many things with wings. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Except
Dude,
chickens.
I don't even fuck
Oh,
with
that's
them anymore.
right, dog.
Powered by plants, guys.
Yeah. He's so vegan. Dr. Schultz, what's grinding your gears? Let me
right.
guess. It has
No,
something
no,
different
this
like-
actually doesn't have to do. I mean, I have rows at your grounds. I'm gonna save them for another day. This Sunday morning, so I had a little side job to do. I'm like, boom, I got it all laid out. I'm gonna go in a boat at 11. I'm gonna go bang out this. Like, I need like 2-3 hours. So I go down to Lowe's at like 7 o'clock. Well, on Sunday, those fuck faces don't open till 8, which I never realized before. So I'm like,
That's too late.
yeah, that's what I mean. I'm trying to fucking, early bird gets a worm. I'm trying
Yeah.
to do this. I got boat. I got some salt life to live.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
So I'm like coming back through the fucking waterfront. You know, how you feel like turn up in like the 2 lanes to go left.
Yeah.
These fucking 2 couples, both on tandem bikes, like blow the red lights
In Homestead.
and want me to stop for them. Like, are you out? First of all, I should hit both of you for having tandem bikes.
No, no.
And they weren't even old people. They were like,
Like our age?
40s, yeah, riding a tandem bike like with helmets, and they had like the rear view,
The rear
fucking
view
mirror,
helmet
dude.
mirror.
Oh my god, I wanted to just come
Some
by.
DeChambeaus, huh?
I don't know what it was. Like, I was already pissed that they fucked up my day. I couldn't go to Lowe's get my shit. And
Did you
go to
blow your
work.
horn at him?
Oh, dude, I went right between them. They tried to like blow the red light. Like I don't have a green light. Like, well, guess what? You want to ride a tandem bike, you got to pay attention to the laws of the road too. So I fucking just cut their little train right off. They're like, I'm like, fuck you. Like, I wish I had a stick. I threw it right in their spokes. Right in their spokes.
Very efficient.
Tandem bikes. Is that even a thing? I thought that was like for movies.
No, they're
They
right.
do them. The
That
whites.
can't be it. That
Hey,
can't be that fun.
guess what, guys? It's the whites.
Oh, yeah, the whites like a nice, they love a nice bike ride. My mom loves riding her bike.
Okay, and that's fine. You on one bike, me on one bike.
I feel like a tandem bike would be like hard. It'd be hard to ride.
Hard to balance. Somebody in the back's wiggling around.
It was like the circus
What?
was coming
And
through
what if
town.
what if the person on the back ain't really like a good peddler and you got to
Yeah.
pull the weight for both of you?
you're-
That
now
ain't
you're
fun.
fucking Hauling
Yeah.
around a fat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck that. It was. I was like, what the fuck is the world coming to? You not only you ride a tandem bike, now you think you can blow red lights,
Yeah. They don't respect the laws. They don't respect themselves.
and I don't respect them.
That's right.
All right, Z-Bird.
My dude, it's easy. So this week, I sort of touched on it. This weekend, it was like I woke up early. I think it was Sunday. Woke up at like 5 in the morning. I got like fucking 10 messages on eBay, and this dude's messaging me like, "Hey, I want to buy this card off you." He was like, "Can you lower the price?" So I do lower the price for him, and then like finally the dude's like, "All right, great." Clicks on it to buy it. I'm like, "All right." Dude, sold. All right. I wanted to sell for a certain price, but I lowered it for this guy. Next message I get, man, I'm having trouble with my credit card. He's like, everything's has been right since my kid's been sick. That sucks. That.
What do you want me to do?
So I didn't say anything. I'm like, okay. So wait a couple more hours. Like, dude, I don't know if I can afford the card. Is there any way we could work something out?
How much was the card? $8 for real?
No, that was a different. That was a pet Pritchard card. This was actually the Tyrese Halliburton. It was like a good card. I ended up selling it right after this happened, but the dude ended up like saying like he wouldn't cancel the order. If I cancel the order, I get a bad review on me.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, do me a favor, cancel the order.
Right.
And let me resell the card. And the dude was like, can we work something out? And I'm like, no.
I already lowered the price once.
Yeah, I lowered it to 60. I didn't even want to sell it for 60, but this dude was like, hit me up in the morning. I'm like, fuck it, just get rid of it. He's like, I'll buy it right away. And then when he didn't, I'm like, dude, what happened? 5 hours go by, and the dude's like, still didn't buy it. I messaged him, like, what's going on? He's like, dude, my card's not working. Everything since he said, my card isn't working. My child was just in the hospital. Like, what the fuck does that?
Why are you out here buying
Why are you buying cards?
cards?
Right.
Yeah, buy health insurance.
Sounds like Tommy needs a heart.
Yeah,
Right.
So I'm like, dude, I don't even know you. Everybody got problems. Not that I wouldn't sympathize with someone. Like, if I knew the person, I'd be like, yeah, I gave him the fucking card. Be like, come on, dude, everyone got fucking.
Yeah, he's running some internet game on
Right.
you.
I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, that's it. And the dude, he wouldn't cancel it, so I had to go through a thing. And then eBay ended up canceling. He ended up being a bad buyer with 4 negative reviews.
Oh, he's
So I
pulling that
blocked-
trick
Make it
on
5.
everybody.
Make it 5.
I blocked him.
Yeah.
I blocked him. He'll never be
He's
able to
done.
see another card of mine again. Piece of shit. But there's people on the that pisses me off. Like you don't like don't.
You're out going you're fucking hustling people at fucking yard sales. You're hustling people at flea markets to go get these cards.
And this dude's trying to hustle you,
you
with some
can't be
bullshit.
hustled by the fucking internet fucking scumbag.
Buy my kid's sick.
With a fake kid.
Yeah.
Or
Don't
a
buy cards. Bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you shouldn't be here. You should be at the hospital with your fucking kid.
Yeah.
You piece
I go,
of
bad-
shit. You
every-
deadbeat dad. dude.
Everybody dies.
Yeah, you're a terrible parent. Fucking piece of
Dickhead.
shit.
Everybody.
I hope you're listening out in Oregon, you cocksucker.
Fucking hippie.
Yeah. What's
Loser.
grinding your gears?
This fucking guy's grinding my gears. I fucking hate people like that.
Yeah.
My gear grinder is Amazon. Amazon's pretty good, like for the most part. Got a package today with my probiotic in it, and like I bought a big pack. This shit ain't cheap. It's a fucking line shit or whatever. Like fuck, it's like $50 for like a package. Of these
Helps your
probiotics.
stomach.
It's for my stomach. Yeah. Recommended by Dr. Dave. I have a good Dr. Dave story after this. Do not let me forget
All
it. Fucking so I get it today, and I like they put it in this big packaging, and like it wasn't in any like really special packaging. But I was like, all right, no big deal. It should have been in a box. It wasn't. It was in like those white like envelope things.
Bubble
The
wrap
bubble.
envelope.
Yeah. So I open it up and it's fucking the whole box is completely like busted up, and it's like open. And I'm like, fuck, like, dude.
Yeah.
But it's all sealed by like with that. I mean, like the medicine seal shit,
Yeah.
like tinfoil shit. You know what I mean? So like that's still sealed, but like it looks like it went through some shit during shipping.
Looks like it was tampered.
It looks like it could have been tampered with, but like I kind of need these, and like I already paid for them, and like I haven't took it in a couple days, so I've been waiting for it. So I was like, I'm gonna pop this pill and see what the fuck happens. And like it was a couple hours ago, so I think I'm okay. But like, dude, when you're shipping, like I don't want to be like a pussy. You know what I mean? We're from Greenfield.
We'll take a pill.
We'll eat a pill. Yeah, we'll take a pill and see what happens.
Yeah, it
Well,
doesn't
yeah.
need to have the medicine pack. Just hand it to me.
But when they're shipping some medicine, I think Amazon should fucking
Take
have
a
a
little
little
better
better
care,
packaging.
yeah.
Yeah, they sent me some shit. Like I forget what it was, but like it wasn't even like food or anything. I forget what it was, but they had some like I got vitamins. I got vitamins through Amazon, and they wrapped it in like some cold packaging. I was like, wow, they went through a lot to ship this, and then they throw my fucking probiotics in any vanilla envelope and fucking throw it my way. It was all fucked up. But like I said, I ate it.
You
Got a good price on it. What are you
must
gonna
have-
do?
You caught him on the night shift.
Yeah,
The night shift gets away with murder.
they do. But so Dr. Day was trying to drag me out in the south side. I was up in the North Hills yesterday. They were out, and I was like, nah, dude, I was at a birthday party. Then I was going to Leanie's house. So all of a sudden, I get a text message. Me and Leanie get a text message from Leanie's friend, Jen. And it's a picture of her and another shy girl and Dr. Dave at Jack's. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And Dave had a Greenfield's Finest podcast T-shirt on.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're fucking telling me, like, they're like talking about what episode they're on and shit like that. And so they're taking all these pictures, and Dave's trying to, you know, Dave lays the guilt trip on you to try to come out.
Oh yeah.
And then, so the one girl like texts us back and like Nikki's in the Shy Girls now. I was like, dude, this is bad.
Nikki texts me. She's like, I just did a couple shots with the Shy Girls. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Nikki's John's sister, everybody.
Yeah, and fucking, it was two of the major Shy Girls. I mean, they're at Jackson in the middle of the afternoon.
Right, on
They
the sun.
they like to party.
Yeah.
And fucking, it was funny as shit though. And then Dave was like, dude, Fazio's on his way. And
I got that picture. Yeah, I was
I was
like,
like, shit's gonna get wild down there. And then I, like I said, they saying Nikki's
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
Shy
things
Girls.
got weird after that.
Yeah, I didn't follow through. I didn't follow up today, but actually, the one girl got a cat. They came home with a full-blown cat. So I mean,
Is that code for something?
No, so she like I don't know. I think she bought a cat on Carson Street.
Of a homeless person.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah,
The
it was-
cat's gonna rob her and run it back to
dude,
the
she
homeless
probably bought
person.
it
But
for
it was-
Nikki from the back of Sydney Street.
it's just right for sure. And then the best thing is like they never would have known each other.
If
But
you-
like he had the Greenfield Finest podcast merch on, and like they were all over him.
Oh.
Dude, we build bridges, dog.
We do.
There, and that reminds us. That's a
That
good
might-
a good segue. That our merch is out right now. We've been posting on social media, also on our Instagram. You can go ahead and click in our bio, and it's on our link tree. We have our merch set up right in there. You can click on it, order it. If you order the merch, you're gonna have like I think you have a couple more weeks to order, but everything will be shipped. You will have it before the 4th of July. We got a special red, white, and blue tie-dye that's fucking sick. Everyone's going to be wearing it this summer.
The tie-dye's flying off the shelves. The dick shorts are flying off the shelves.
And I'm going to tell
Because
you
they heard the
something.
last episode.
Yeah.
We've been seeing some comments. It looks like the ladies are ready for the dick shorts to come
Ready
out.
for the dick
They're
shorts.
ready for the dick shorts to come out.
It's like, dude, like,
I don't blame them.
yeah, they're adding. It seems like these shorts are adding some extra dick. So
They-
like,
It adds 2 inches
People
easily.
have been cooped up for so long. Yeah, these chicks, they want to see dudes in gray sweatshorts.
they're wound up.
Yeah, they're ready to go. Oh, man. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest podcast, Michael Z-Bird Zidell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. Thanks for hanging on in there. Looks like we're about to wrap up the show with What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
It's a little different. Actually, I found a pretty funny question on Reddit, and then we had a listener send us a What Would Greenfield Do that he made up in his head, a hypothetical. That's a good one. So the first Reddit one, went on a date with a guy the other night at a pretty nice restaurant. I ordered water. He ordered a Coke. Through the evening, he drank 4 full-size glasses of Coke. I ghosted him afterwards. I don't know. It's just gross. Grow up. Drinking soda's a turnoff. Listen, Z-Bird's put down a Mountain Dew and a Sprite so far during this podcast. Surely has like 5 beers in front of him. me and Johnny are drinking water. Whoa. But listen, I like a nice Diet Coke, but like 4, like those 4.
You can't drink
They
that
keep
much
hitting you
pop.
with refills, though.
4.
Yeah, but you can't eat dinner like if you crush a bunch of pop, dude.
4 is a lot.
And
there is something gross about like seeing someone just pound pop.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm hammering a couple. I mean,
Was he drinking through a straw though?
I'm sure
I'm
he
sure
was
he
at
was.
the restaurant. Yeah.
Nerd.
I mean, the options of like, if that's the worst thing this dude's doing, you better grow the fuck up. 'Cause he could be, I mean, like that's like when people
It's hit a nerve.
Yeah, like if that's the worst thing he's doing is having a couple pops and playing Madden at home and selling baseball cards. Trust me, that dude might have been down a bad road before. And he
you
might have
don't
been
know what he'd been through.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck he's capable of. Would you rather him fucking hammered 30 shots and then fucking busted a gagger and said, like lunch was good, let's get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna finger your asshole? Like, let him have his Coca-Colas. I hope you end up with a drug addict maniac, you fucking dumb bitch.
You'll be begging for a pop drinker.
Yeah, she'll be like, oh my
That's
god.
the least of your problem.
Yeah, you want a Coke guy, you'll get one. He'll be stealing your fucking money out of your purse.
Where's your debit card at now?
Yeah,
smart ass.
Yeah, I'll give you something to complain about. Date me 6 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll teach you a real fucking lesson.
Yeah, I'll give you something to put on Reddit. You know what I mean? I'll steal your fucking identity.
But like
about a couple pops.
A first date, would you pound like 4 pops?
No, I wouldn't. If I went on my lady, seriously, the first time we were out, I think I had like a fucking unsweetened iced tea or something. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a piglet.
Yeah, 4 pops on the first date. That's a lot of soda.
I mean, especially if you're trying to get coos. You know what I mean? Like
you got a belly full of pop.
You got piss.
Yeah, you're trying to get some coos and like you want to get weird later. Like
Your blood sugar's all fucked
Right,
up.
messing with your wiener.
Yeah, and she's seeing what you're putting in your body. She's like, I don't know if I want to know what's coming out of it. Like,
Yeah, you got a diabetic shock over there.
right, dude.
I think you get one refill, and that you can't go over
And then,
that.
yeah, don't cross the
And
line.
don't even finish that one.
Yeah, no, you leave a little bit. You leave a little bit
Yeah.
in the ice,
Don't
and you
make
call
it
it a
weird.
day.
You
They
don't
have
got-
water.
You don't
Yeah.
got to be a fucking animal, but nah, I did go hard on because there's a lot worse shit he could have been
No,
doing.
I agree with you.
Yeah. what else do you
You
got?
to date me 6 years ago.
Oh fuck! I screenshotted the wrong part. Give me 1 second here. I got it.
All right. this is from a listener, so
Yeah, it's Greek. So Greek sent him. He said, "I got to. What would Greenfield do for tomorrow?" But it's today, actually. Greek. Each of you either take a hander, which he said means hand job, from each other once a week for a year. That's a lot of jerking off.
yeah, a lot of jerking off.
365 jerk-offs.
Yeah. Well, no,
Or
52.
52.
52.
Yeah.
52
Oh, once
jerk
a
offs.
week.
Once a week for a year.
Yeah,
You had
settle
me-
down.
You had me all wound up. I
Yeah.
thought we were doing this every day.
Yeah. Logistically, that would be a
Dreams do
nightmare.
come true.
We see each other at least once a week now. This is where we would bang it out. So
Yeah.
before we started the podcast, we would each jerk each other off.
Yeah.
Like go skiing. Like I go, I'll go lefty, Zebra goes righty, like
So
to
wait,
finish.
do I only
So
have
like
to
we'd be sitting like this, you'd be jerking me off here, and I'd be jerking you off here, and then they'd be doing it over there. We could switch it up so it doesn't get stale. You know what I
Right,
mean?
so maybe
I'll
one
do
week-
Shuley sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Yeah.
thing is, Shuley's drinking.
probably
so
have
it's
to-
gonna take longer. You
Yeah,
know?
Yeah, that's not
John,
fair.
You have to rotate on me.
John would be fucking jerking Shuley off.
I'm not
for
gonna
hours.
have it. It'll take me like 5 seconds.
We probably have to give Todd a pay increase. You have to clean up the cum.
Oh yeah, Todd might just want in on it.
He got those big forearms. So I need him
dude.
help.
He's like, man, you guys always jerk each other off. I wouldn't mind being on the show this week. Well, now, what's the option if we don't take the handies?
So it's either that we got to do the handies once a week before each show, or we let Marty. Marty's one of our friends. Pretty tough.
insanely tough dude.
Pretty tough guy. Could throw a punch. you gotta let Marty punch you in your face one time clean. So like,
Just once and I'm
just
done.
once for the year. But he's breaking.
die.
He's breaking something.
He's breaking your cheek. He's breaking your,
Your
nose.
orbital
He's breaking
bone
your
is
jaw.
gonna be hurting.
Something in your face is breaking.
So
Yeah.
Marty's probably going to get a running start at you because it's a clean punch, right?
A clean, yeah.
I've seen a Marty running punch. I'll jerk you off.
yeah. I don't want a broken face.
I don't
No.
know.
I'll
Yeah.
take a hand job. It might be a little weird, but at least I'll be able to talk still.
Right.
So we're definitely doing this. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So if we take the Marty punch, like we're not going to be able to do the podcast
Yeah,
because our jaw's wired shut.
Yeah,
for
you have to
fucking,
eat through a straw for 6 months.
Yeah, nah. I already went through.
All right,
fucking,
boys, what are you into?
a sane amount of time not be able to eat. Oh yeah, I'm jerk city baby.
Yeah, who wants to take a punch like that to the face?
And you know it's coming in.
Oh.
And it's not
You're
like he's gonna.
stand there.
There's no way he doesn't break something.
No, you know Marty. He's gonna run up and like fake it the first time, so you're like even more nervous, and then he's gonna fucking
Nah,
put his
I
dick in the
could s-
freezer and cold cock you.
Yeah, I think he would just fucking murder us the first time, and then that'd be it. I'd
And
be
like, listen, yeah. So it's either a broken face or we become and we'll probably go viral for being the podcast that jerks each other off before each
jerk
episode.
cast.
Jerk in, jerk
Yeah.
out.
I'd be like, dude,
Greenfield's finest jerk off.
yeah, and then it'll be like them dudes are gay, but no, we're not. We
Yeah,
actually just
yeah.
chose this over getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
You
Then
know what I
after
mean?
a year, we never have to do it again.
Right.
Unless who knows?
Unless you're
unless
into
it's
it.
nice.
Unless it really goes viral, the YouTube subscribers might go.
Yeah. We get over 50K from jerking each other off. Guess
Guess what, boys?
Guess who has calluses?
Yeah.
Hopefully, I got Jack.
Jack
You got
got
to
some
see
smooth
it.
hands.
Yeah, baby. I'm sitting in the right seat.
Yeah. I mean, I do it well too.
Yeah, all right.
I'm pretty good.
Man, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. This might be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea, buddy.
Of course, it's a Greek to come up think some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Hazelwood.
Hazelwood, yeah, dude. Oh man.
No neighborhood loves a gay scenario more than Hazelwood.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, everybody, we had a great show this week. Do us a favor. If you listen to the show, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button. I'm sure if you're watching a party, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't, please subscribe. Tell your friends about the show. And if you could just leave a thumbs up comment, it helps us like get shown to more people. If you listen to the show every week and you wouldn't mind just taking the time to go on our YouTube channel, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you already subscribed, just hit like every week and leave a comment of a thumbs up. It truly helps us out. Let's see how many thumbs up we can get this week for the episode. I think we had a great episode. Thanks for all your support. And don't forget to check out our merchandise on Instagram, Facebook, on through our link tree.
Dick shorts, dick shorts, dick shorts.
And tie-dyes.
Jerk off circles.
And jerking each other off. Have a great week, everybody. And remember, Greenfield loves you.